Wonderful. So glad to have everyone here on time. It's great. Who remembers what happened like a month ago? Was it a month ago? It was like
we went into.
No.
Well,
it was a while ago because my session.
We
got
killed
canceled.
a lot of. We killed a lot of salamanders, and a lot of
We
dwarves
freed
died in
a
the process.
lava giant or fire giant.
But
and
she
some
can't help
dwarves.
us.
Right.
Doom was plotting
There's
out.
still a bunch of salamanders.
The Nefredi
because
mocked me too.
we never fought them because they got walled out, so they're still in this castle somewhere.
That is correct.
We freed some Knights of Karn who are useless.
One singular Knights of Karn, a Knight of Karn who was missing a leg. Okay.
Also, the Nefredi made mention of my weapon.
Yeah, but I was missing my con for quite a while, and I kept going. So
Yeah, the genie popped out of the fire like a Ragnaros illusion.
Yes, he did do that. Burned everybody, killed a bunch of people, and then shot a couple of firebolts. I do not see Misha's token on the map, and I also cannot create the token.
For some reason, it looks like the information
somewhere
sheet,
needs to be.
it's broken.
Yeah, it is broken.
It's a broken image, but the character sheet is there.
Just re-upload your image, perhaps.
Did you remove your image?
It won't. No, it won't. Well, it says it's.
You might need to just refresh the permissions, Tom.
Let me try this. I'll try clicking and upload.
Like maybe for some reason she no longer has control of that.
No, she does. She still does. Yeah. I see them all.
I think it's uploading it, unless I chose a file that was too large, and then it's just not going to do it and just not tell me it.
Forecast.
That's what it's doing.
Son of a gun. Well, I think I can pull your. Nope, I can't.
I'm attempting I think it's my smallest
You
file.
will now receive a new placeholder.
Are you able to ping?
From the free assets.
There we go. Okay, so at least the image in the bio is now fixed. I don't know why it was broken before. Oh my god, I know why it was broken.
Why?
Pornography?
Because your other campaign.
No, every time I went through for the different campaigns and I would change character, you have to select it, remove avatar, add new avatar. Well, apparently it collects them in a library, so I had re-uploaded multiple avatars, but I can't just re-upload from existing avatars. So I deleted all of them.
That's what I thought.
Which is why that was gone.
Okay, so you guys are at a portcullis leading into the.
The screen is black. Yeah, I'm not just missing it.
You can move it down right.
No, you're missing
Down
it. Yeah, scroll down a little bit, or zoom out and then scroll in. But yeah,
it's the bottom right of the map.
Far.
It's a big map, dude.
Oh, there we go.
We're going to see 5% of it.
Yes. Yeah. So, killed a bunch of dwarves. Wait, no. Killed a bunch of salamanders. There were a bunch of dwarves. Some of them escaped and left down the tunnel that you guys did not go down. They said that there is a way through the mines that would lead them to the Botanica area in here, and that's where they were going to head. You kind of said, they kind of pledged fealty to Kirill, and you directed them towards the blast zone in Gelrin. And then you guys went down that hall more after you'd already seen Mandout Dweir and Danamore and elves whose name I'm forgetting.
Lucidus. Not
No.
Lucidus.
Mercadian. Mercadian was also there, and you guys had thought that you had wiped his memory. It appears he tricked you.
We knew that was an illusion.
So they are all out of sight Tammin is at the entrance to this area, and you can even feel now cool air wafting off from the area in front of you, and you can see that there is a nicer like loft area. It's only a few feet higher in this room. There's a couple of very ornate tapestries in this room as well, and then you saw that there were teleportation circles, or sigils rather,
in the room I'm looking into.
In the room that you're looking.
And it okay. I was gonna say it's empty though. It seems okay.
It's not empty.
I mean people.
Yes, there are apparently no people.
I will step into the room.
It is locked.
Just kidding. Is it like a lock or is it like magic?
There's bars that are jammed straight down into the ground.
Oof. Okay. From the other side, I assume, obviously.
From the other side.
Well, Mr. Yang, do you want to give this one a budge? I don't know. I can't do anything with this door.
Yeah, I mean, might as well. We can always try.
Is there a switch anywhere? Like, is this a...
Why can't I see your...
Do I see a switch or anything, Tom?
Make a perception check. You kind of peek your head in and around this doorway, and you see off to the right, maybe a couple of feet, there appears to be a lever.
Inside the doorway? Like,
how
just
far
in
in?
and around?
On the other side, about a couple feet.
Mage hand.
Mage hand.
There is a lever.
Yeah, I'll cast Mage Hand and see if I can...
I want to not be in the hallway when they cast Mage Hand.
I want to be in the hallway when you cast Mage Hand.
I do not want to be in the hallway. I'm just gonna stand aside and just be like, okay.
I'll be behind Aldir though.
Mage Hand when you're ready.
Top spot.
Okay. So, Haldir, are you casting Mage Hand and pulling it down?
That's the plan.
Slam.
You would let Tyler be the top, wouldn't you, Clayton?
Jeez.
You cast Mage Hand.
And we just started, boy.
direct it to open, or to pull the lever, and you hear a whoosh sound. It goes, and then the bars start to open up into the ceiling, and you have access to it.
I open the door.
It's already open.
Yeah, well, the bars right in, but we have to open the door, right?
Wait,
it was just the bars. You could see through. There is another doorway.
I want to feel the couch.
Over here.
What are those things on the top of the room?
Those are some really nice. Those things. These are the teleportation sigils, and they are actually on the wall. They are not on the ground.
Okay.
And what was the question? You were saying you're checking for traps?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, go ahead and roll for perception.
I'm going to attempt to start copying down the middle rune.
Okay. How long does that take for you to do that?
I believe an hour. So,
I'm gonna go sit on the couch.
Everybody's gonna get.
Yeah, I'm still checking out this couch. I'm putting my feet up.
God.
Yeah, it is the nicest couch that you have ever laid on. It is incredibly nice, and so is the other chair.
Oh wait, no, it's only a minute.
Only a minute. Okay, so you're getting to work on that. Misha's checking for traps. Misha, you don't find any traps in this room. One, while Tammin and Yang are bouncing off the comfy furniture, you notice that there are piles of burnt papers that are sitting on that table that's in front of them. And then you also notice those two tapestries. You kind of take a closer look at them. One is kind of like an image of it's a very large town. Like you're looking at it from the top of a mountain peak, basically, but you're looking down, and it just is stretching for a very far distance. And it kind of crosses the panoramic view, so to say, where you can see it all the way across the horizon, except on the left side of the tapestry, there is actual fire damage that has burnt through a quarter of the town, and you can actually, like, taking a look at it closely, like you can see that the threads of the tapestry are actually smoldering, and as it it's
so freshly burning.
It's
tapestry.
Well, it's like just minutely burning, like super slowly.
Tammin, I think your lover might be around.
What? I'm gonna poke my head up from the couch. There's no
The
such
Ifrit
thing.
got really excited when he saw you, and the tapestry's burning. I think he might be around.
Well, they did see me on the way over.
And also, this room that you are in right now is perfectly air controlled. You are not warm in the slightest. For the first time in probably, I guess only probably 5 hours, you aren't in insanely oppressive heat.
Actually, overheating.
Yeah, I mean, there was Mandout was here, and Mercadian, and also Danimal Razor. So maybe they tried to destroy something when they left. I don't know.
But
but seriously, this couch is really nice. You have to check this out.
Okay. All right, Misha's going to go sigh and sit down next to Tammin on this couch and try to collect the papers. Are these that have been burnt? Out of curiosity, so the embering fire on the tapestry, that's not like a magical effect. Like that's.
It does appear to be like the speed with which it's burning is so small that. And like the way that this room is set up, there's no real reason why the fire would continue to burn unless it was a magical effect that was being placed on the tapestry.
Okay, so this is just them doing like really creative artwork.
Yes, seems very likely.
Okay.
In addition,
I will also hand some of the papers to Yane and Tammin.
Did I succeed?
Yeah.
Is there a check that you have to make to succeed at this, or do you just automatically do it?
No, I just copy it.
Okay. Well, then you do succeed. And which one did you pick? Well, the left one, middle one?
Middle rune, he said.
I picked the middle one.
Middle
but if we're still standing around, I'm just going to start doing the one to the right of it.
We don't have an exit from this. Oh, no, there is a door. Wait.
There is another pathway. Yeah.
I don't know exactly how this works. Like,
Let's take a look at teleportation, sir.
Well, it doesn't really specify what I'm wondering.
Misha,
so
we literally barred this door going in this way when there was literally shitloads of salamanders. So if this door goes that way, bad.
No,
I'd like to investigate this door and see if we can close it.
It is already closed. It is, as everything else in this, very fine. And you guys are walking on these like pristine marble floors, and there's just like an ambient light in this room. There's not like really a central light source anywhere. It's just a very neutral light everywhere.
Well, in that case, I'd like to go over here and pull this lever and close this.
Okay. There is a whirling sound, and the bars descend rapidly.
All right. I'd like to take a long rest.
Okay, I definitely attempt to do so.
Well, it is very comfortable here. I suppose we have couches and chairs and stuff, and we are locked on both sides. So.
The nicest you've ever been in.
And we can't go that direction, apparently, unless we want to fight.
I don't mind.
Well, maybe we don't know.
If we're full strength, I don't mind fighting these things. The problem was there was 5 when we were kind of spent. If it was half of what was there before, and I'm okay with that.
I'm at half capacity right now, so yeah.
I don't have a way of scouting around around
also,
us.
I've used my Nimbus Blade, I believe.
Hey, wait, do you have incense?
Yeah, wasn't there someone in our party who could
I don't have incense.
Send out a familiar to scout?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
it would be wise to have a familiar for scouting.
I completely agree.
Misha, as you are kind
Do
of
you have the ingredients.
messing around at this table, and you were handed some of the papers to taint Yane and Kira and Tammin. You hand them ashes essentially as they crumble in your grasp. But you do notice that this table has compartments and drawers underneath it that go all the way to the floor.
To the floor.
Yes.
All right, I will check these compartments for any kind of trap-looking devices.
While she's doing that, I'm just
pre-opening it.
Gonna look over from the back of the couch and sort of put put my hand over the nice fine leather or whatever the hell it happens to be. I assume it's nice no matter what it is. Hey, does anyone have any charcoal, incense, or herbs they don't need?
I'm gonna throw some like ashed paper at you. Charcoal.
I suppose this will work.
So Misha, you can make another perception check if you're trying to check for traps. Yeah.
Actually, this is a fine area, and it sounds like it might actually have
put my palm out.
I have a component pouch for the 400th time.
Very nice. What's in that component pouch?
Where?
Very
Spell
impressive.
Components.
Do you have incense and herbs?
I think the sticking point was the brazier.
I have
Was
that.
anybody helping me?
That doesn't go away. It's a brass brazier.
Oh, you still have it?
It's
no,
not
you
like it's consumed. It's a metal brazier.
It's gone, dude. It turns into the familiar.
Yeah, right.
So you kind of, there's not really a whole lot you can do to check for traps. Like, you're looking at the drawers and there's no strings attached to them as far as you can tell. Do you attempt to open any of these?
But they do run to the ground. Like the table the table isn't just sitting on top of the ground, it's running into the ground, right?
It does run all the way to the ground. It is a fixture.
All right. This is a bad idea, but
I will
gently
look over
I'm going to
whatever
touch
she's
Tammin
doing.
and
See if I can see any traps.
Tammin, you may have to lose the couch if this explodes.
That's fine. I just think it's nice. I don't care about it, though.
All right. Well, probably might be best if everybody were to move away.
I'll get off the couch reluctantly.
Have I succeeded in copying all three of these at this point?
Yes, I would say so.
But
yes.
I mean, I still wanted to look for traps. I don't know where it is specifically that you're looking at, but I'll help you look for traps if you want.
Oh, could we mage hand open one of these drawers instead of sacrificially offering myself up to open one of the drawers? There's drawers underneath the table, and the table connects into the ground, so it's possible there could be a trap
Are there any
strings into this table?
Thin metal
Misha
strings?
did not see anything of that nature.
Yeah, but
I'm going to start opening shit.
See anything of that nature? I guess she rolled.
If he's going to stop, I'm going to start moving. I'm going to start moving away. People are opening stuff because I remembered we have mage hand.
I'm going to stare Misha in the eyes as I open every single drawer.
So you start
get larger and larger.
I'm not even looking in what's inside. I'm just opening drawers.
Well, that's very lucky for you, because the moment that you do stop rage opening them, you look inside and there is just darkness in most of these compartments.
Elaborate.
There's
it is a
darkness in all these compartments, guys. A armoire of holding.
Yes. Exactly.
Is that what it seems like?
Sure does. I mean,
I'm gonna reach my arm.
Make it pitch darkness.
Bolted to the floor.
It is connected to the floor. It is.
I'm gonna reach my arm into one of them.
Like the marble comes up out of the ground at the base of this table, and someone has carved into it at least wooden shelves that kind of roll out as you.
How many drawers are there on each side?
There's tons.
Okay.
Some of them are really small. Some of them are like a filing cabinet size where you can really pull out, and there's a lot of space inside of it.
I arbitrarily just picked one and put my arm inside of it.
It feels like nothing.
So out of curiosity, like this looks like if we were to open our bag of holding, this looks identical to what we would see when opening our bag of holding, right?
Certainly very similar.
Just like
Different
We're
types
like
of darkness.
Yane and be like,
I'm gonna reach into each drawer
the one way
and
to
attempt to call forth gold.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
want to add that Kirill is currently sleeping on the floor, like in his bedroll.
He's just his hat's down.
Okay.
Snoring.
Yeah. So you reach in and you think of gold, and you pull your hand out, and it's filled with gold coins.
I will continue to do so until I can no longer.
Oh my god! You should like transfer it from the thing into the bag of holding. Just keep like shuffling from one to the other.
Yeah. So after about 600 gold pieces, you reach in to think, and you think of gold again. And instead of just some pieces filling your hand, you pull out a gold bar. It's a nice thick chunk of just pure solid gold.
All right.
Tammin, what is the name of your
I'm gonna start thinking
sister
of
sword?
weapons.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say like the sister sword that the Ifrit was talking about that he had.
Stormbringer.
Well, they're all the storm swords. I don't know.
I've
the name
added
of the others.
the 600 gold to the party gold count.
Think of it. Nice. And a solid gold bar.
The solid gold bar obviously it's raw material, but it's probably, you would guess, worth at least 500 gold pieces itself.
I guess I'll put my hand in. My right
I'll
hand
add
in.
400 and assume that we can sell it at some point when we're actually.
I'll put my right hand in while holding in my, sheathed in my left hand the Nimbus blade, and say I call upon a sister blade for the Nimbus blade.
So much confidence.
If one exists, I don't know what I'm looking for.
You do actually know exactly like one of the blades looks like.
I was gonna say
you saw one.
I know what it looks like. I don't know what its name is.
Right, but if you just have to picture an item that you want.
I know the one we saw in the vision with the dragon, and it was a long sword, not a short sword. Yep. I know the one. I don't.
Well, you attempt to draw it, and you do not receive any type of feedback as this occurs.
Okay.
I'm gonna stick my hand back in, and then I'm gonna pull it out real quick and show my middle finger to Tammin.
His hand in, or is there nothingness?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
As he sticks his hand in and mine's still in there, I don't feel his hand reaching in with me.
Are you reaching into the same drawer?
Yeah.
We're standing next to each other.
Yeah, you guys, you feel another hand touch your hand. And then you guys interlock fingers.
Rub the inside of his palm with my index finger.
All right. Nothing in here.
Woody.
Wink, wink. Okay, Misha, I'd like you to make another perception check.
All right.
And what are you doing while these guys are fiddling with this?
I'm sighing and wondering why nobody's trying to knock the table over and open it like you would a bag of holding.
Isn't it? It's stuck to the ground.
Yeah,
I mean, I'll try.
That's why I asked if it's attached to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but a bag of holding, like you flip it out, or if you destroy it.
Want me to smash it?
We ripped ours over a thing. We could try to keep pulling stuff out of there, but
I'll smash it.
Since I'm over here between the snoring Kirill and the
idiots
Haldir who is inscribing runes, I'd be looking at these guys, but I'd also be looking towards the door. Since we have a gate we can kind of see through here. Also, I'd be looking over here too. I'm assuming they're not going to do anything to. We're not going to blow up, so I'm.
So this right here is an you can see through this doorway, right? Because there's just bars.
Yeah.
This bars, one over here is actually a door, and you cannot see through it.
Okay. It doesn't stop me from paying attention to it because that's where I also locked off the stone sealed the door over this way.
Okay. So you see a faint glimmer start to glow from the central sigil.
Haldir, How dare? What did you do? The glowing? Sigil, they're coming. They're coming. I'm gonna ready a spell.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
go.
gonna
Carol,
ready
get up.
a firebolt and attempt to move if I have time over here.
I'm going to move over to Kirill and try to shake a snoring Kirill up while
What do you want?
doing that.
I'll walk up to the door.
Yeah, I'll walk up to the actual sin. I'll
door?
walk right here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the
Jeez,
door.
Misha, you're huge.
It's on the
It's
It's on the wall.
Arm day.
Okay. So you guys are both moving up close to this.
unsheathing my
ready to
weapon
attack.
and buckler.
Prepare to toll the dead spell, which
This person is
Be
gonna
a
be
friendly.
friendly, and we're gonna fucking clock him in one fucking round.
I can't
no,
wait.
when you ready, it's not contingent upon just a friendly.
So,
it's, well,
I
unless you
know.
say it.
Popping into the room from that central portal is a rather gorgeous looking woman with this kind of flaming red hair and very obviously two gigantic wings behind her. She's wearing pitch black armor. She's got a sword strapped to her waist and a bow on her back with a quiver at her side. And as she appears and takes a look around at Tammin and Yane, who I assume do you have your weapons?
Yeah, I mean, I'm right up in that ass.
Does she look like a?
She is.
Is she a human or is she like some
no,
otherworldly
she's a-
creature?
She's the demon dude.
She's
Human.
very
She's a
obviously
succubus.
a not human.
Yeah, but
Okay.
does she look like what are they called? Like what the fucking? What's that guy's name? Nash.
He does. She.
I thought
Well,
the same
okay.
thing.
No. So she does not have the same type of facial features as hers. There's more. It's more clean. It's like almost more angelic, almost.
What are those
I've
things
asked for her
called?
wings, like,
Just because it's gonna bother me.
wings or are they like leather wings?
Cambion.
They're
Cambion.
Cambions.
That's right.
There
That's
we
right.
go.
So she does not appear to be a Cambion.
No.
All right. Well, I still have a firebolt ready, and I say, "Who the fuck are you?"
From across the room.
Behind the
Without-
couch.
Without
Literally
drawing
just
her weapon or making any particular motion. Yeah, she also doesn't open her mouth. But you all hear in this room, I think, yes, a voice call out to you softly. My name is Sister Alicia, and who might you be?
Oh, we're here to burn this motherfucker down.
We're gonna murder some salamanders because they're despicable
Fucking
evil
right.
beings, and we're probably gonna kill that fucking Jin too.
I have a crush
Sure.
on my friend.
Nefertiti.
Kind of has a soft chuckle. Oh, that's very pleasant. I'm so glad to hear. And I really appreciate you making my job just so easy. Standing here in this room. I assume you're the trespassers, considering I don't know you. But
That is a
my
safe
question
assumption.
is, are you the ones that stole Jim Darin's talisman? And as she says this, she draws her bow.
Oh.
No.
Whoa,
That would-
whoa. Jim Darn the car? We did not steal it.
And she
It was
takes a
given
shot.
to us.
I'm gonna push
Alright.
her into the wall if I can.
Well, then as soon
My
as her,
shield.
as soon as the arrow lets loose,
into the, I mean, it is insanely fast, but she shoots into this corner and she pins an imp to the wall that is now visible.
Is that our imp?
Yes, obviously.
It certainly
different
does look
campaign.
like
Whose
Jim
else
Darin.
is it?
we did not steal it. I will let you know.
Then
We were-
it.
Yeah,
We
it
were
is.
given it
now.
by Nash Wells. That's his
I guess
name,
I can't
right?
do
Or
what I
something?
wanna
No, that's
do.
not his name. What's his fucking name?
Nash with a G.
Yeah, it's just Nash.
Nah.
We're giving it by Nash. and he asked us to come here with the imp and fuck the place up. But that's not really why. He did ask us to do that, but we're also doing it of our own accord for completely other reasons.
Tammin, so what did you want to do as they are kind of having this conversation?
I'll still do it if I can, but I actually don't think I can. I wanted to like push her against the wall with like my shield, so, like pin her against it. That's not really something my character's capable of, though. I could.
If you want to try and push her after she takes that shot,
it would be like a grapple more than anything.
It would be a shove, which is this a thing in D&D.
I didn't know that. Okay, what do I roll? Is there a roll? It's just an attack.
There is a roll. It's an attack roll.
Make an attack roll, and then you just contest athletics.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Like a 1d20 with athletic mod, or I make an actual
ready.
Attack?
Making an attack. Attack rolls. Range attack. Grappling. Shoving a creature.
10.
Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away. If you're able to make multiple attacks, this attack replaces one of them. The target must be no more than one size larger than you. She is just the same size as you.
Yeah.
And instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength.
So that's a 14 with like no
on your
mods.
athletics.
Oh, sorry, that's. Well, I have acrobatics and athletics. I guess being athletics, it'd be 14 minus 1, so it's a 13.
13. Okay. And it's contested by their strength or athletics check.
Sure.
They succeed in stopping you. She kind of pushes you aside, and you kind of slam up against this back wall. And this one right
the
here.
one, I assume this
one.
Yeah.
And at the same time that she kind of like deflects you, she kind of flicks her wrist in just a soft motion, and she laughs again, and it's just this like melodious laughter that's just going through all of your guys' head. And she's like, "Wow, you are all just incredibly, incredibly dumb." And two more demons pop through the portal, and you need to roll for initiative.
Rip.
Well, I think I would have let a firebolt rip after Tammin attempted to attack her.
Oh, yes. Go ahead.
My Toll the Dead would go off.
And then I would attack as well.
The 17 hit?
17 does not hit. Deflects against her armor. And, okay, so...
Ooh,
I attack since I was ready to attack.
Kirill initiative.
13.
And
DC 17. That's not bad.
that depends on if this is before or after Yane.
Yeah, I need to attack because I'm still ready to attack.
So after Yane or Tammin makes a go at it, she laughs at you guys, and you're like, "Oh, you're a bitch," and you swing on her. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. You can make your attack. 18 does hit. Actually, she's going to use her reaction to increase her AC, so it doesn't hit.
It's a bitch.
And
well, she's clearly flanked right now by placing Tammin behind her.
He's not really posing a threat.
Is he up against the wall right now?
Yeah, he is. He's kind of dazed.
Yeah, I got deflected hard.
Okay.
I can stick my penis in this.
Okay. So if you haven't rolled for initiative, you do need to do that. Tammin is going first.
No, I was saying that's what you're thinking.
Then Haldir.
Actually,
I need to roll.
On the Toll the Dead spell as well, too.
Haldir.
Cobes already forgot the bar under.
Yane.
We're about to fucking die.
No, I remember that.
So the bar that is under Jelrin, the demons that popped through the adjacent portals are of very similar make to the one that you fought in the pit.
Devils.
Or bearded
I was gonna.
devils.
Yeah. I was referencing the succubus under the tavern. That we were like, what? This
Misha does not look like a succubus.
Did she DC save on the spell?
Hold on just one moment.
But it is an 18, because for some reason I can't include my stone in my stuff.
Misha, and then what's the last guy's name that is in your party? Carol. That's right. Carol. Okay. Okay. So she needs to make a save against
Wisdom. She'll probably make it, especially the cleric, but it's 18 wisdom save.
She does not make it.
That's surprising.
But she has advantage on saving throws. She does make it. All right. Starting with initiative, Tammin, you recover your senses. There are 2 demons popping out of those portals. This woman is looking a bit more sinister.
Certainly. I mean, after just getting completely scuffed, I think the first thing I would do would be to attempt to recover myself and make an attack at her. Let's do that. 20 to hit?
29 even, because you are...
Sure, I'm not going to say no.
That definitely hits.
13.
13 points of damage.
And we'll make that a distracting strike, right? So, plus 8. And the next attack against them, other than myself, has advantage.
Another attack?
21 so far. And then I'll make one more attack. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
For 11 more damn.
Alright.
And I don't have... I can't remember if we short rested or not. I don't know if I have my second one. We didn't,
You
right?
did.
We did.
We took a short rest.
You did. You did.
Okay, well then I'll do that. 15. Sweet.
Okay. Great.
That's my turn.
Yeah, Haldir, it is your turn.
Sorry, I don't remember what my spell situation is looking like, so I need to figure some shit out. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna Scorching Ray her.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's a hit.
30 definitely does hit. So the heat, you thread it between Yane's armpit, singeing no hair, because he is completely hairless. And you land a direct hit onto the Uranus, and it does no damage.
The fuck? I hate you. Every fucking thing we fight is fucking retarded.
Wait, even if it was Scorching Ray, you only hit once? The Scorching Ray?
No, his first ray hits and did no damage.
Okay, I'll shoot the second one at one of the other fuckers.
No, wait, I'll intensify your flames.
Well, you can do
Okay,
that.
are you shooting it at one of the other ones?
Yes.
Still doing
the right
anyways.
The right one?
Radiant.
Okay. And you are switching it to Radiant. So you get to roll an additional damage die, which is a d6.
Out of
plus
curiosity,
7.
does this count as a cleric cantrip?
It does.
So that's 7 plus 5.
Because you get additional damage on your cantrips.
Yeah, it's part of my class thing. All my cleric cantrips at level 8 gain my wisdom modifier.
Okay, yeah. Well, that is a cantrip that you are doing. So yes, plus 5.
So you
are you going to roll the d6 or do you want me
reaction, dude?
Oh, do I have to do that? I thought it was just...
You roll the d6 plus 7, plus 5, plus 12.
Okay.
Oh, wait, why is it plus 7?
Maybe it's already taking into account.
It's already roll additional damage die +7 to damage. So I thought that was just a part of it. Is that for my
plus
5
an
plus
additional damage
2
die +7? Where's the 7 coming from, though, Misha?
Yeah, that is a good question.
I do have cantrip damage is +2.
Maybe that's so. It is count. It counted it all together.
It is already
counted.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just 1d6 plus 7.
Yes.
Plus 12.
Did you?
Is that how
roll a 6?
I don't know. I'm doing that now. Ha! Nice. 8.
So
whatever.
8 plus 9, so 17 points of radiant damage to the right or left.
The right.
The right. So that first bolt of fire comes across, and then you're like, whatever, it's not a big deal. And then you just totally roast this guy's face, and you can see that you burned out one of his eyes with this radiant flame. And that is in the end of your turn.
And then just to make sure, are these fuckers immune as well?
They are.
Of course.
All right.
Look up the spell, 'cause I'm starting to think this spell might have also upgraded at various levels too.
And so now it passes to Yane. Yane, what would you like to do? You've seen the Aranis take some damage from behind by Tammin.
Right.
They seem to take more damage from the.
Did not take additional damage.
Right. Thanks.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to rage. And I'm going to attack this bitch.
Ooh, yes, 26 hits.
That's 15 with the rage.
Okay, yeah, 15 points of damage. All right.
And that's all I can do right now.
Well, you can make another attack roll.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You're right.
I'm right. That also hits. 13 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And no bonus action?
I used it for the rage.
Okay. So she is going to turn around facing Tammin and draw her longsword and try and slice you into little bits.
All right.
A 25 and a 20.
The 20 misses barely.
Okay. And then a very low number. And
What's
so you take 11.
All right.
And then so you take 20.
But I actually want to attack her using riposte since she missed me with a melee attack.
Okay. So from the one swing, you take 28 points of well, some of it's slashing damage, some of it's poison damage. As it cuts into your body, you can just feel your life force getting eked out. And the cut is nasty. 28 points.
It's not an insignificant number. All right.
And then you said you
17.
Make a attack against her, and that does not hit. Turned away by her plate armor.
Rip. Okay.
Passes to the bearded devil that is behind you, who is going to move to skewer you from behind.
Now look
his favorite.
Boys.
Yes, his favorite. And so, and also, these two bearded devils are wielding the surge pikes that you've seen utilized throughout this dungeon by the salamanders.
Boys.
But he's not activating that currently. 18 does not hit you. And then he goes in with the stickers with his beard, bro. He's getting in. He's trying to give you a hug. 23 to hit.
Well, the 23 hits.
Okay. So you need to make a con save.
22.
You succeed the con save. And you take only 6 points of poison damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's actually the end of its turn, though. And then it passes to the other bearded devil's turn, who got an eye full of fire, radiant fire, but he's still going to protect the sister and makes a couple of attacks against you, Yane. Yane spins his cloak, dealing 3 points of damage to him. That is the right one. Is that? And a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Hits. And then what about a 20?
It does hit.
20 hits as well. Okay, you make a con save. You succeed substantially again. You take 17 points of piercing damage in total. And you actually need to make one more con save. Which you, again, succeed. And that passes its turn. Misha, what do you do? Your buddies are getting waylaid.
Indeed. I'm gonna have to get closer. So... Dooba.
I thought I had way more health than what?
You were getting chonked.
No, I mean like maximum hit points. I thought was way higher than what I'm looking at my screen. But okay, I thought I was in like the 90s.
I cannot reach you guys, so...
Yeah, you definitely are. I don't know why your maximum hit point is 52.
Yeah. What?
It's
the
obviously
fuck?
just wrong.
Yeah. But
Definitely.
unfortunately, what was it?
What?
I think it was probably in the 90s. So that sounds right.
Well, how much con do you have?
18.
So that's
Oh.
3.
Yeah.
What? There was like some
18
type
is
of
plus 4.
Oh, yeah.
That's so much.
And we're level 10, yeah?
yes. So that's at least
So
40.
you have minimum 40, and you're telling me you only have that much? I don't know about that.
And then you have 10 20s.
And then he has minimum 12 from level 1. So
Right.
that's minimum 52.
And then
That's
It's
not
actually higher than
considering
that
his
because you
con
obviously
from
have
level
minimum
one.
1
Yeah.
each level.
And
So,
that's
I mean,
my...
you should be like,
I swear it was like 86 or something.
even if you rolled a 5 on every roll, that's 5 times 10.
30 feet from
Or
yourself.
It's 5 times 9,
Yeah.
so it's 45
So I
plus
get the salmon, but I've got Yane and
12 is
Sure.
57.
yeah, everybody else.
Kirill.
I'll
Minus...
die during this. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it later.
Kirill, what are you doing?
Well, let's take a look. See. Well, I'm gonna dash.
There's no way you have
Wait
less
for
than
this
90
guy.
HP.
I know.
Just put it at 90. IMO.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash to this bitch, and I'm gonna end my turn. That's all I
If you
can
rolled
do.
a 5 on all of your D12s, you'd have 97 life.
Pretty sure he rolled better than that, but
Oh. Never
how the
mind.
fuck?
Okay. And so then it passes back up to Tammin. What would you like to do?
Well, let's take some shots at the big girl. Because I don't think there's a better alternative. 20 to hit?
20 would hit. She is going to again use her reaction to cause it not to hit.
I will attack. 29.
29 hits.
Wow, second 29. 9.
9 piercing, sure.
I guess I'll action surge and take 2 more attacks because guess that's what we're doing. Oh,
That's critical.
14.
It's 14 plus 9 is 25.
10. 35.
10 hits. So 35 points of damage total. Yeesh. Ouchie.
And I'll do the twin bolt. Yes, such high fucking rolls.
Twin bolt never
Always do
fucking.
such
How
shit
does that-
rolls.
Has a twin bolt ever hit?
Yeah, it has. Very rarely, but
Yeah. It's worth the shots. Okay.
my
Ow.
turn, dude. All right.
Yeah, it is your turn. Haldir, what do you do?
I'm
My
gonna
turn
dual cast haste on
Oh no, it's
Kirill and Yane.
Kirill and Yane, you're dual casting haste. Sure, makes sense. Anything with your bonus action? No, that's
Don't
not.
think so.
That is how that works, probably. Anyways, then it passes to Yane. You are hasted, so you have 1 additional attack.
And
that-
plus 2
I
AC.
can't, and that
And
doesn't
plus 2 AC.
like it doesn't take up anything, right? Like it's just I just have an extra attack now.
That's
Yes,
correct.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm gonna frenzy. Frenzy rage. I think it's the second time I've ever done it. And
We can tell.
I know. So I'm gonna reckless attack as well.
Okay.
And then let's go back to this page. All right. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just do all 3 attacks right away,
Sure.
and then I've got my bonus attack with frenzy.
And did you say you're doing Great Weapon Master?
No, I'm not doing that yet.
Okay. And then, so Frenzied Rage, on the round that you do it, it takes the bonus action to do it, so you don't get that one.
It doesn't say. Okay, that's what I was
I
trying
don't
to figure
think
out.
that's true.
No, it doesn't say that at all. It just says like
Okay, well, no.
the,
So
the
the
rage
the
takes
act-
the bonus, but
the
frenzy
act
doesn't.
of raging makes it so that it is a bonus action. So then the round after, you can take your attacks. But the very first round, you don't get to do it.
Well, wasn't my first round was when I raged.
Oh, did you rage?
I raged
Already?
the first round.
Oh, okay.
And
Then
then
yes,
this is
you
when
do
I
get
turned
that.
into frenzy.
Yeah, Tom's kind of
Unfortunately, the
surprised
17.
you never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hence I'm
So
doing it.
then 15 doesn't hit, 24 hits, 27 does hit, 24 hits. So 3 hits.
This is plus
30,
9.
43. Plus
Plus 9.
9 is 52. Okay, so you just lay into her, and she's like buckling under these blows, rather. And does that pass your turn?
Yeah, I'm done.
She is going to initially take a swipe at Tam.
You're roboting right now.
Right, for how much?
Doesn't hit with the first swing. Takes a second.
Hi, my name is Tom, and I'm an
Takes a second and does it hit 21 AC?
Third swing misses all 3.
Yes.
Then flies 30 feet into the air with her wings. The ground.
Reaction?
Each
Can
of
I
you get to
attack
make
her?
of opportunities.
Critical.
And how high up in the air is she?
30 feet.
Dude, unload a fucking die, buddy.
I would. I ran out.
Oh, wait.
Damn.
No.
Does
you
not
didn't
hit.
run
Wait a
out.
minute, we rested.
Don't you get
so
'em
that's
back
not
on short rest?
possible. Yeah. So I actually will use one. And actually, let's make it juicy. We'll do a trip attack. So she has
There
to
we go.
go.
Now
on
you're
a,
thinking.
yeah, dude. So she's got to succeed on a
Yeah.
DC. Let's see, 4 prof bonus at this point. Okay, so DC 17 strength save. That's actually
She-
incorrect. Wait, no, it is correct.
She fails regardless.
She is
She rolled very low.
knocked prone.
Knocked prone.
Did you
We're
attack? No, wait, if you attacked first, she's prone. No, wait, it's not crits. That's not the same thing as.
She takes. No, I did crit, but I guess I have to roll the die on the?
No, but I mean everybody else doesn't, because
No,
prone doesn't.
So she attempts to push off the ground, and
But
you
don't I double the roll on the maneuver die
you
too?
roll another d8, yes, for your damage. So 9 plus 13
yeah.
is 21, or 22 rather, and then 18 from Yane, so 40 in total.
21 with the rage.
And she doesn't
43
move because of this, right? I think.
She is knocked prone, and then she uses half of her movement to get up, and then proceeds to fly 30 feet into the air. She's very, very quick.
Wait, do we get another? Don't we get another talk
No,
about?
you don't have another
No, because you have one reaction.
Oh, she can do it twice.
Attack rolls
Yeah.
on prone creatures get advantage, so
Yeah.
that might have changed Kirill's at least.
Well, they kind of all happened at the same
I
time.
mean,
Yeah.
my way lesser roll was 14.
I
so
think
no.
it's reasonable to say
Never mind.
that
Never
no one
mind.
it's all at the same time. It's not,
Okay, so she is looking super bloody, and you guys are just splattered with blood as she barrel rolls into the sky. And
Super dumb now, bitch.
yeah,
yeah, I'll laugh at her as I knock her down.
flicks her wrist, and an additional
No,
2
dude.
demons pop
Bad
up.
time to laugh.
Is that casting a spell? Or no?
It is not casting a spell.
Okay.
And that ends turn. I need to roll initiative for these 2 gentlemen who've just joined the fight. Actually,
Tom,
they'll
did
just
you
go
move
right
to
at the
Africa
bottom.
early?
Yep, I moved to Africa.
Sounds like it.
That's what we call him Casablanca Tom.
It's just the way internet works these days. Anyways. Yeah. Attacks against Tammin are coming in.
Oh boy.
23.
That hits. How much do I take?
You take 11 points of piercing damage.
I'm going to reduce that by 12 to 0 by using a superiority die.
Okay.
Parry!
Yeah, one hits. Then
I can't do that.
Ooh.
Fucking shit, that costs my reaction, which I've used for an opportunity.
you can't do that. So you're
11?
so
So I'm
you're
at
taking 11. Yes.
Wasted a 12.
Yes. And then attacks against Yane. 20.
I have 20 AC.
Okay. So you also take.
No.
You do
What?
not
You
have 20 AC.
You have
You have
haste.
higher.
Plus 2 haste from CC from
That
haste.
is 20 now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait, what?
dude.
18 base?
I had 18 AC.
Dang!
Oh, wow. Okay. So you take 7 points of piercing damage, and both of you guys need to make con saving throws.
He has
12?
resistance to Yane is least of prosperity.
He has resistance to poison, is what you said? Poison effects?
I'm about to go
Actually,
down
he can't
here,
become
dude.
diseased and it's to poison damage and advantage on saving throws against effects that cause any of the conditions such as blinded, charmed, deafened, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned.
Well, this is not a poisoning effect. In fact, it is just a really deep wound. And
I'm
now you're bleeding.
Again. I'm familiar with this.
10 doesn't save, yeah, Tom?
A 10 does not save, no.
Okay.
So you guys are both bleeding at the start of your rounds.
Does 13? Because they're definitely
Does
Kirill's
D10.
aura.
Alright, so I'll take a
relevant.
D10.
Yes,
It's not my
well,
turn yet. So.
No. So if Kirill is in range, which he is, and he gives you bonuses to your saves, then you guys would both succeed. How much is your
you're right.
bonus, Kirill?
It's plus 3 or something, right?
It's plus 2.
So I would
Plus
take
2.
I would get a.
Okay, so Yane still fails.
Okay.
Yeah, Yane's still got a nice little deep poke. Hit his liver.
Nothing. Tis but a
Important.
scratch.
Important stuff. And you did 7 points of piercing damage in retaliation to him. Okay.
How much damage did I take overall, Tom?
7. Reduced by whatever your half is. Passes to Misha.
Move forward a bit, and she's up in the air right now.
Yep, 30 feet in the air. At the ceiling of this room.
I'll cast a guiding bolt at her.
Okay.
Why? It's never hit, so
17 does not hit either.
It's fine. That's my turn.
It's very unfortunate. All right. Passes your turn. Carol.
All right, I'm going to use a level 1. Well, I'm going to attack. Well, I guess I can't attack her because she flew off into the sky. So I'm going to move right here and attack this thing in concert with Yane.
Sure.
Where's the magic lance? Here's the magic lance button. 22 to hit.
14. Yes. As well. 14 hits as well. Not very.
Poke.
Yeah, very, very subtle poke. Yes, 15 hits as well.
Poke.
That's a little bit. And that second poke goes through his skull, and blood splatters onto Yane's back. Actually, probably is. Well, yeah, it's back. Nice little cold shower of some really, really yucky blood. All right. Any bonus action? It's dead.
Well, I have haste, so I have another attack.
You do. What would you like to do with it?
Well, I'm dumb, so I'd like to use blessings of the what's it? Blessings of the sister, Storm Sister's blessing.
Yes.
And I'd like to use my move to like shove in between these guys and poke this one in the butt.
Are you able to do Storm Sister's blessing though? Because you have not probably recovered your channel divinity from last time you fought.
Is that
Well, I was
long rest or
sleeping
short
the
rest?
whole time.
You did not get a long rest.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
it's a short
I'm
rest.
asking why.
Okay.
Well, for Paladin, channel divinity is a short rest.
Okay, well then you do have it. And yes, you can do that and make it there. You've muscled your way between them.
Pump this thing. 27 to hit.
27 to hit on the left one, sure. Yes.
Magic
6.
lance.
6 piercing and 1d6, by the way, dog.
Yes, don't forget the d6.
And I take 3 damage.
3 damage. 12. Alright. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Okay.
I need to mark these boys here. Okay. Because it is their turn. He sees blood in the water, and he's going to move to here. He's going to take his 2 attacks on Mr. Tammin. Not with advantage. Natural 20, though.
But Tammin, wait, how bad are you?
I have 11 HP.
Might as well. Okay, it's not a 20 then.
Okay. He is going to ignite his Surge Pike as he does this, though. To ensure the kill.
I don't even know if stopping it from a crit's going to save you, but it might as well.
Okay, you take 28 points of mixed piercing and fire damage.
Now down. I am not conscious any longer.
He's then going to make another attack against you with his beard. It's gonna eat your
beard.
body.
I love that. Oh, he's got like the razor beard thing. I like that.
And since you are unconscious,
Yeah, I
it
take
is an
2
automatic
hits, right?
critical, and you take 2 hits. That is correct.
Which is bad because I think it's my turn soon.
It is your turn after this guy goes, who is
Then
going
make or
to move
break. Or
to
he'll kill me,
Yane
maybe. Who
and
knows?
take 2 hits. No, he doesn't worry. He's not worried about you. You're dead already. And 19 doesn't hit because you said your AC is 20. All right. And the other one was lower. Passes to Tammin. You need to make a death save.
Let's see it.
Eva
boys.
Cristo Ray.
I mean, my record for these are terrible. Oh, I succeeded.
You did it.
I
Just
succeeded
barely.
once.
Yes.
Yeah.
One success. And you have 2 fails. Important to note. Okay. Yeah, Haldir.
Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to cast a level 2 chromatic orb at the bitch in the sky.
Okay.
Are you making this a fiery chromatic orb?
No, because you don't have a reaction.
I have a reaction.
Because you used it for Tammons crit, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's not. Oh, is
Yes, it is a reaction to do that.
that? Never mind.
So we're gonna go with ice, I think. Cold.
Okay.
I'm assuming it does an 18 hit.
18 just hits.
Okay. So I'm gonna need to roll an additional die here. Yikes. 11 damage.
A D7 though. That's not right.
Oh. Well, I meant to hit 8.
Yeah. You can
You
roll it again.
roll
Yeah,
it?
go ahead. Justice. 12 points of damage, and you can see that as the ice starts to take effect and splash onto the armor, it's already evaporating, and it does not actually do full damage.
Oh, of course not. Nothing does.
Anything else with your bonus action?
How bad is she looking?
She's looking pretty bad. But I mean, there's no way to tell. I mean, she's taken a lot of damage. She's taken
over 100 points.
No, over 200 points almost. Close to
right.
it. Yeah.
Guys, did you know lightning and thunder are different kinds of damage?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't know why they are in this game. I guess thunder is more
One's
sonic.
like
Thunder is sonic sounds,
Yeah.
concussive force.
Lightning is actually like
but
electricity.
the question is, why is thunder and force different?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I'm going to expend some
Sorcery points
to do the same thing, but thunder.
Okay, make your shot. Shoot your shot. 21 hits.
Thunder.
16.
Perfect.
17 points of damage.
I don't have any level 1 slots, so and all my level 2 spells don't do anything, so.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's hanging on. Just barely. Flapping its wings, keeping itself together. Yane, what do you do?
I'm gonna attack this devil right next to me.
Okay.
Oof. All right, I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, that one didn't work. The funny thing is that if it wasn't a critical fail, it would have hit. So, 12 hits, or 23 hits, excuse me.
Who's he attacking? I see.
R2.
The live one.
The second bearded
I'm gonna
devil.
Greater Weapon Master, the third attack.
Yes. Sure. -5 to your
It's a
roll,
big
which
charge
definitely
action.
hits. So it's 23 plus 14, so 37 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna do the same
Plus-
for this last attack.
Plus 9, right?
Correct.
Is he
Okay.
dead?
Is it dead yet?
He's not dead yet.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same. Greater Weapon Master. Oh god.
Okay, he is now dead.
Yeah.
You literally turn around and turn him into a pulp after he gently pokes you. But you did take a bleed at the start of your turn. You need to take D10 damage.
Okay. Am I rolling in D10?
Yeah, go ahead. You go ahead and roll
Okay.
it. To yourself. 3 points of bleeding. Of wound damage. And then that passes your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Alicia is going to move, and she is going to fly 60 feet or 45 feet to here. She's going to grab Jim Darn, and then she's going to take a couple of shots at you guys. I think she's going to take 2 shots at Haldir. 27
shots if she's grabbing him.
She just, he's already dead. He's just a body at this point.
Okay, well that's
or he's knocked unconscious. Yeah.
Like, he's dead.
Okay. Yeah, he got pinned to the wall. He was unable to move after that point. He's just dead. He's a little imp. And then, so you said you cast shield. What does that make your AC?
22.
Okay, she does hit you twice. 27 and a 24.
Ouch.
Ouchie. So longbow
Two
is
con saves. Oh no.
No, there is a con save as well.
The haste.
That's what you're talking about. That is also
Concentration. Sorry.
So the first arrow, 20 points of damage, and the second arrow does 18 points.
Okay.
And
we maintain concentration, and then I need to make a con save for an effect.
You do. You just need to make a DC 14 con save 2 times.
Okay, fail 1, pass the other.
Okay, so you now are considered poisoned. And you're just...
do I have advantage versus poison? Do I? I don't...
Misha popped that, but then she moved out of your range.
No, I'm just... Do half-elves have that? I don't
They have an advantage against charm and sleep effects.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. I'm poisoned. Do I know the effects of said poison or not?
It's literally, for this one, it's just the status effect poison, which is that you have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Okay.
And that ends her turn. It goes to a dead bearded devil, and then a currently living bearded devil, who's going to adjust himself. You're kind of backed up against that wall, so he's not going to get advantage on this attack yet. But he's going after Kirill. He swings twice and misses. And then it passes to Misha. See an arrow streak over the wall. You saw her fly to the other side of the room. There's 2 demons on the ground still. Tammin is also unconscious.
Yeah, I really want to kill her, but obviously can't do that with 1 death save on Tammin. So healing word on Tammin, so he gets 9 health back.
You are conscious and prone.
I'll curse at the winged angelic demon girl. Bloody hell! Get out from that! That's
the demonic
do on my turn.
Okay. So you're not going to do anything with your action?
The action was to cast healing word on Tammin.
Healing word is a bonus action.
Oh. What? Wait, so I can bonus action cast healing word and cast a cantrip as my action if I recall correctly, right?
That is correct, yeah.
I'll try to cast a Toll the Dead on the lady.
Yes.
As I'm screaming at her now.
That's to say wisdom.
Wisdom 17. It's actually 18.
Okay. Disadvantage. And she fails. She takes 22 points of necrotic damage.
No, because she's had damage done to her. She only takes 18 points of necrotic damage.
I thought it was the damage. Oh yeah, I guess it's the way that it rolls.
They should really make it so it's everyone's higher. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
It
It's because well, you don't roll either of the numbers until they fail. So
Yeah,
no.
Yeah. It's just because
Just to
we're
make
on
it
roll 20.
sure.
Yeah. Yep. So she drops
Yeah,
unconscious and falls to the floor in that corner. And
More
Jimdar
damage.
Nakar is flung from her grasp as well. Slides right here.
Is it possible to? Where's he at?
It's right here.
Is it possible for me to haven't moved, scoop up his dead body or his unconscious body
Yeah.
since he's in range? Shit, I'll put you guys out of range. That's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna go scoop up his dead body.
Okay. So you run over to him and grab an object on the ground, which in this case is a dying imp. Okay.
Cradle him.
And a dying imp. Okay.
Back.
All right.
You could heal him.
Well, it is your turn, Kirill.
Hey, never mind. Not be right back.
Yeah.
All right, is Tammin still
No.
dead?
No, I have
Okay,
9
cool.
HP.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna like shimmy over here a little bit, and I'm gonna cast Lay on Hands for 31 points of healing for you because I think that's all I have left.
Okay.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to shimmy back. I'm going to attack this dickhole between us.
You can make an attack with your hasted action,
Of course.
not with a bonus action, but
Have you made peace with your god? It's time to die.
Oh, jeez. The
17
crusading
hits.
intensifies.
Who is he attacking?
one of the daemons down here.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Never mind.
Right here. 11 piercing. And D6.
Okay, so you deal 12 points of damage to him. Okay. And now one of the bearded devils go, the one that's actually standing over Tammin. But wait, Tammin is still on the ground, so he gets advantage on those attacks.
He can attack me.
He's gonna do that because advantage is advantage, and his first attack misses.
He won't to him. You won't.
24 hits.
Nope.
You won't. Yeah. And you take. You need to make it your con save.
17.
So you save, yeah.
Damn.
And you take 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm
okay.
going to parry.
And you reduce all of the damage. You also
Good, because I have very.
So I don't know if you heard him, and I don't know if you want to do this, save this because of that. But you have 31 more health because Kirill laid on hands you.
I still want to do it.
Okay, so you don't take any damage. You're at 40 though. And that passes back to Tammin. It is your turn now. He's standing,
I'll get up
looming
without
over
my
you.
movement and slash at him.
You have advantage.
29. 12.
Yep.
20, does that hit?
20 does hit.
11. Damage.
Okay, so 23 points of damage. Okay. Yeah. Rough. Yane, you've bloody pulped. Or no, excuse me, Haldier's turn.
Okay. Let me see.
I do have a reaction.
I'm sorry, give me a second here. I'm trying to figure out what the rate at which you can convert spell slots into points is or whatever the fuck. Because it's so Okay, I'm going to convert one of my 4th level spell slots
Sure.
into 4 sorcery points.
Done.
So now I have 6. I'm going to use those 6. I'm going to use 3 of those points to get a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Because if that bitch gets up, she's going to keep attacking me.
That's definitely possible.
This for now.
Well, nobody's gone over and bashed her skull in yet for some reason.
I think we were gonna get triggered here. I thought I didn't know.
We're getting there.
Yane, it's your turn.
That bitch.
That's exactly what I'm going to go do.
What do you do?
I'm going to move over this bitch. And I'm just going to... Yep, it was right on. I'm just going to just start fucking whacking away with everything.
Yeah, your friends. You are in a rage for sure.
I'm going to go ahead and...
You don't have to roll because you automatically crit her. She's unconscious on the ground.
Okay.
So you, with the first swing, you can hear bones snap. You can see the plate armor that she's wearing is just getting destroyed underneath this.
I'm going to keep going.
And as the second blow, the skull open, her body is starting to
missing all the good parts.
Your body's starting to wet.
Yeah. And as the third one hides, she is almost entirely a plane of existence.
You're losing all the good part. So far, and then her body.
That's super accurate.
That's exactly. That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
That's super
Something
true.
about plane of existence.
Yeah, you. Yeah,
she's jelly.
You crushed her rib in her armor, and then you.
Oh my
We
god!
want
Can you
that.
type it out?
No.
See, now I can't tell if he's trolling or if he's actually cutting out.
No, that's.
Your body's still there,
dude.
Like,
What an
Why
actual
is my
fucking
internet
joke.
so bad?
That
I
is
cannot
so funny,
understand
dude.
this.
Bros, I got
Is it
falafel.
Are you on
It's
Wi-Fi?
nuts. No.
All right.
You want to be?
Maybe you should try getting a new Ethernet cable.
Maybe you should try not using
It's
Wi-Fi.
only boss.
We should
I'm
get
not
some more
good.
busty.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. If that fixes my internet, dude, I'll. All right.
Cut out.
Okay. Yeah, are we good?
Yeah.
Am I
think we're good.
cutting
I think
out
we're
stuff?
good.
Yeah, she's jelly.
She's
jelly.
jelly, but her
She
body
is jelly, and she's smoking and dissolving out of this existence.
Did she
grab
leave
her
anything
gear.
behind?
Grab her gear.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Did she
She's
your bow.
not leaving anything behind.
bullshit?
Can we take it before she disappears?
Sounds like we're not able to. That's the
It probably
point.
just disappeared
Make
in my hand.
dexterity save.
Would this be me or you? It's like Yane's right
Well,
next to her.
are you dashing for the blade, or is Yane dashing for the
I'm
blade?
literally right
He
above
is
it, so I'm just going to grab it.
Okay.
I'll-
Yeah. So you reach down and grasp onto the blade, and like as you're about to grab it, you can see that it's like just riddled with spikes. Are you gonna grab it still?
Yeah, I am.
The hilt of it? Okay.
Yes.
You do. And
He's in my aura if it makes a difference.
it does. 5 points of poison damage. I already halved it.
And then
And-
okay, fine.
The blade starts to dissipate in your hand.
Fucking bullshit. Can I throw it? I want to throw it at one of the devils real quick.
Do you have an extra attack?
Well, I mean, how many attacks did I use on the dead body?
You used at least 2. Go ahead and make a third ranged attack roll with disadvantage.
God, so just roll d20 or?
D20 plus your strength mod, because it's like a strength attack. So it's just like you just roll your normal attack roll.
Okay, so yeah, it would be a 13.
A 13.
For 12. 12.
Right. Okay. Well, you'd have to roll with disadvantage. So roll again, just in case you roll a 1. It's maybe something.
It's going to be lower, watch. Oh.
No. Okay. All right. Yeah, it skids across the ground, not quite landing.
Dissipated in midair.
Yeah. I mean, by the time that it hits the ground, it's like a dagger. It's just very, very much getting eaten up by the air. In any case, that ends your turn. It would be Alicia's turn, but she is no longer here. So now we've just got the 2 bearded devils left. And they're going to gangbang Kirill.
Bring it on.
Miss. Wait, no, that's he has advantage, so 20 to hit. Does 20 hit you? Kirill?
No.
No.
So they still have blessings of the Storm Sister.
And you also have haste. Okay. That ends his turn. He can't do anything else. It passes to Misha.
Okay, and beating a dead horse here. Is her bow gone as well?
Yes, it is. All of her equipment is gone.
God damn it!
Beating of
I'm
a dead
going
horse
to.
intensifies.
Yeah, literally. I'm going to
keep
cast.
hitting the ground.
Was she wearing any rings? Are they still?
Yeah, right. What a joke.
I'm going to cast Healing Word on the imp in my hands. Does he?
Yeah, he sputters into life. I can't believe how retarded you guys are. You just told her that Nash sent us? What the hell are you doing? Is she alive? And that ends your turn.
No, that was a bonus action for the Healing Word. So, Toll the Dead on which one of these two have they actually managed to hit? I'll Toll the Dead on
Both
the
of
one
them
that
have been hit.
Yeah, I'll do the one on that killed Tammin.
Okay. He has to make a whiz save.
At 18.
Does have advantage, and he does succeed. Okay.
Well,
And nothing happens to him. All right, Kirill. You're surrounded by some bearded devils.
I'm going to kill the one I'm flanking with Hammond.
Yes, you are.
All right, Kaploom.
That hits.
Boink.
Okay, it's dead.
All right, I'm going to shimmy over a little.
You do have to roll your d6.
Of course I do.
Because you also take half that damage.
Do I take half
No,
of
you do
one?
not take. You don't take half of one.
Okay, because I've gotten it twice. All right, I'm gonna pump this thing through a full of hose twice.
Sure. Ooh.
27 to 20.
The 27. He's not being flanked right now. Just.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot Tam is a rangelet.
He's not, but yeah.
Well,
9 hits, yeah, or 9 piercing damage.
And then the
sixth.
if I didn't eat every single hit for the entire party every time.
You put yourself in front, so.
I know, man. What am I supposed to do? I'm a fighter. Obviously, I'm going to do that.
They were flanking me, and they tried to double, give me the DP, but it just didn't work.
Yeah, these tanky boys. So you did 9, and then you get to roll your lightning damage as well. So. Okay, 12 points. All right. He's still kicking. He's still around, and it is actually his turn. And he's gonna fight to the last because he has no other options. And he misses twice against you. That ends his turn. Tammin.
My God favors me. Does yours?
I am here, friends. Fear no longer. I'm gonna come up and slap this guy.
You got in some swings. That hits.
No, I know.
Yeah, you did a lot of damage to the main bitch, actually.
No, I just think it's funny that I'm like, oh, I'm always dead.
Well, part of
It
it's
is
because
funny.
I cast haste on the other two quite a bit.
19 and
so they
21s.
get,
Yeah, I know. It's not. Someone's got to
Those
take
both
the
hit.
damage.
Everything hits.
Not the actual
10
tank
and
character.
14. That's 24 in total.
24 in total does it. Puts him down. Is he gurgling on his blood? Little ash. These bodies are all dissipating. And the room is once again pristine after a few moments.
I'm aware, right,
my
that,
blade and sit on the couch.
I want to hear.
Yeah, Yane's already just drenched in blood.
I want to hear.
After
You
the
can. I
table-
laid across it.
I'll see him there and frown, and then take a seat on one of the purple chairs.
I just turn to Jim and say, why wouldn't I say Nash sent this? The Prince of Jaren has extended his authority over these beasts.
I can't believe you're a paladin.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Now, obviously, there's maybe a couple of different factors that are going into this, and yeah, his authority's maybe just a little bit less than, the king. Yeah, I don't know. At least, you killed them all before they could escape. That's good, I guess.
Aren't they gonna
we'd all be
back
fucked.
to life or something? No.
Some do that. And most of those devils, when they do come back to life, they get downranked, like, big time. So we might not be seeing them for, 40, 50, 100 years.
I hope they're tortured in their hell for all eternity. For at least the 50 years.
That's pretty much what it is like, yeah. So,
good.
That's great. Mission accomplished, though. Messy as fuck. But great job, guys. We do not need to go deal all with the Ifriti. And I would honestly recommend not doing that. I'm going to go now. I actually do need you to dismiss me. I cannot leave otherwise. That's kind of why I was sticking around. But I also had to make sure the job got done. So,
what?
If you could dismiss
I want the Nefertiti sword. He has my sword.
Well,
we didn't actually kill all the salamanders yet either.
Yeah, they're not all dead. We gotta go finish the job. What's the weakness of the Nefertiti? Maybe we can finish the job for you, and maybe you're underestimating us.
You got rid of enough of the dwarves. I mean, you could go back and kill the giant. That would probably be helpful. But at this point, you've handicapped their operation enough. Well, she's making weapons, and these weapons are going to get used against innocent people. I mean,
I don't think she's doing it willingly, though. She's a slave.
I don't really care. It's not my problem. So,
well, yeah, Jim Doran here is a slave too. It's just that's life.
I mean, yeah,
exactly.
But he's a willing cuck. I don't think she is.
You're not a willing cuck.
I said it before. I'll say it again. He's not wrong. So, again, I do need you to dismiss me, Carol. Come on, let's get this going. Also, thank you, Misha. That would have been a pain in the ass dying. I owe you one.
Indeed you do. So does Tammin. Endlessly Tammin.
Yeah,
you know anything about this before we dismiss you here?
So,
real quick, would you assume that these folks are going to stay here even though we just fucked up all this shit?
What do you mean? Yeah, which folks?
All of them.
Like Danimore or like Mandau, all those guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're gonna probably come back, I would say. But you put enough of a dent in their work that it's hopefully gonna matter. I don't actually know what Nash wants. I assume this is good enough. I think.
How do we assure that their operation is crippled permanently?
Kill them.
I would say you could go and kill the Ifriti, or you could kill the fire giant. I mean, she's the one who's making the things. You got rid of all the other guys doing it, so it's going to be way slower now anyways. And then also, you could talk to the Ifriti. You could see if you work out a deal or something.
Well, I want favor with the Prince of Jaren, so...
Well, you've earned it. I mean, you did his job. This is it. So...
he asked us to stop the production of weapons.
The giant by breaking her out of whatever spell she's under, so that she can leave.
Yeah, it was freezing,
Well,
but I wouldn't.
Nash has to stop the production of weapons. It seems that we've slowed it.
Well, if you want to, I guess do it right. I'm good with, getting out of here at this point. It's a little risky. I'm going to be honest. That and Freddy could come back at any moment and just scorch our asses. So I'm a little bit spooked. That's what I'll say.
Yeah. I imagine a few arrows pinning you to a wall would do that.
Yeah. It was just the one. And it hurt really bad. But what I do have to say is, good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
That's about it.
You've been a stalwart friend.
Also, I mean, you could try and free her from that spell, but where's she gonna go? Like, he must have shrank her to get her in here. It's no way that she's gonna fit through any doors, or maybe the mind can fit her. I don't know.
We can push her through an elevator.
Okay, I don't even know what that is, but I like that. As pushing a giant. Good luck. So,
yeah, we'll figure it out. Let him go.
I release him from my grasp.
Thank God.
That was
and he's gone.
oddly sexual.
Give the prince our regard.
He's no longer present with you. You're now resting in this room.
Okay, so we have some options. We could teleport out of here with the intent of teleporting back. Now, the disadvantage there is I assume they could remove these circles, but I don't know if that's something they would necessarily think to do, or,
Altering them will stop the ability to enter in. Actually, speaking of, if we alter the symbols, is how they're magically able to put them back now that he's studied the...
No. I can make a circle by casting one on the ground every day for a fucking million years.
Yes, but do you know the nature of these circles on the ground?
Yeah.
So how can we manipulate these to send them to a lava e-death?
I don't think that's a thing. In order to make a teleportation circle, you have to cast. I'd have to cast the spell every day for a whole year. So I don't think I'm going to be able to alter this thing in any sort of timely manner. What we could do is teleport out of here with the intent of teleporting back in a short amount of time. No, I would teleport us without using those circles.
Oh, okay.
To Skull.
That might be our best option, because as far as we know, the fire giant said she can't leave here. Leaving would kill her, I think she said.
So we could go to Skull, recoup our resources, maybe liquidate some things, and come back.
Isn't the forge exploded?
It burst into flames quite rapidly, but it was still present in the room. It didn't damage the...
I don't really know how that teleport stuff works very well, but it is definitely possible.
I just explained it.
I know, but I'm saying Tam.
The only thing I don't know is, and I think this would be up to you to tell me. Maybe you won't tell me until the time of, I guess. But my question is would I be aware if these things stopped functioning? Let's say, because there's 3 of them, right? So let's say at some point I want to teleport to the middle one, and I attempt to cast the spell. Is it just going to fizzle or not take the spell, or is it going to take the spell but nothing happens?
That is a very good question. Let me read the spell.
It doesn't actually say anything about that. That's why I was saying earlier.
That signals that link your location to a permanent teleportation scroll of your choice whose sigil sequence you know and is on the same plane of existence as you. I think that if you tried Yeah, I think it would expend the spell in order, but nothing would happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's like a risk we're taking if we leave right now, but I think it's a reasonable one.
I think it's reasonable. How many people can you take through your teleportation circle?
As many people as can get in 10 seconds, I believe.
We could get a giant in if she wants to be with us. I guess she said she'd die, but I mean, I don't know if teleporting her out versus walking out would be better.
I don't know if she can leave or not, but if she could teleport, that'd probably be better.
That would be super easier for getting.
But I don't know how. I don't know how the people of Skull would react to us teleporting a fire giant into their city. So I mean,
why are we going to Skull, not Jelrin?
Because I can't teleport to Jelrin. I can teleport to Skull, and I can teleport to the ruins of the city in Solura. Supposedly.
Man, go ahead.
No, not the ruins of the city of Solura. The Sanctum of Lucidus.
Oh, yeah, well, that's also in ruins.
That is also potentially in ruins, yes.
So I can go to Skull and to the 3 things on the wall here.
I think we want to go where those 3 things on the wall lead.
No,
they lead here.
And nobody seems to understand.
Really?
Yes. Yep. So those are 3 different sigils.
Those all lead here. That's where they are.
They all lead here.
They don't take you anywhere. You can't use those to get out of here. You use your own magic to go to whatever sigil you want to go to.
Right.
We could we could walk out of this place.
Think of it
and
as
then I could cast it. Like it doesn't actually.
It's a toward only, not away, right? So you can only teleport to this. You cannot use it to teleport away from, right?
It's just yeah. It's literally like a mage
one-way message.
In WoW.
It's a Hearthstone.
All right, let's do your plan. How to it's the best one we have so far.
I might have to wait a long rest.
I've taken a short rest during the time it's taken to talk about this.
Yeah, you can all take a short rest right now.
Let's see. I would have to create a 5th level spell, so I'd need 7 sorcery points. So I could convert. Maybe I can do it. Yeah, I could do it right now. I could cast the spell right now. Because I would just have to convert. Do we really have 3? Is my character sheet wrong? Or do we really have 3 4th level spells? Is that correct? Because if so, I need to get some more 4th level spells.
What do you mean we? I mean, I'm not your class.
I do.
I have no 4th level spells.
Yeah, 3 4th level spells. I have access to 1 5th level spell.
Yeah, same. Okay. Yes, I can cast the circle right now, if we would like to do that.
Let's do it.
Is everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think there's no.
So I will convert my 2 remaining 4th level spell slots into 8 sorcery points, putting me at my max.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will use 7 of them to create a 5th level spell slot. And I will cast Teleportation Circle to Skull.
Okay. After you complete your spell, the portal opens up. You know that this leads to a hub of teleportation circles that are utilized in Skull quite frequently. You'll be heading into a fairly well-populated area immediately. You guys all run through?
But of course.
Anybody staying behind? Hammond going for the sword?
I'm going through, bro. What? I'm not doing it on my own.
Yeah, I know. I was joking. All right, so you slip through. And you guys blink your eyes a few times, as your brains catch up to the drastic change in an environment that happens in a split second. And you are greeted with a open hall and as a skybox above you with just a gorgeous array of stars. And it seems to be shifting and turning at a much more rapid pace than you would see in the night sky. You see that there are tons of wizards and others moving around this area. There's tons of armed individuals, as well as more scholarly-looking types, and they're bustling about. This is a very, very busy place. You would guess, just as you pop in out of your little alcove that you utilized, there is 100, 200 people in this hall, and there's many people in transit. But as you guys kind of looking aghast, most of you, except for Haldir, who's kind of used to this scene, you do see a older gnome bustling his way over to you with a clipboard in hand. He's got these kind of tight wearing little white robes on, and you can kind of you can see pretty much everything as he's walking up to you, and he's like, my name is Tang Thompson, and I'm going to need to know your reason of purpose here. And you guys are looking a little roughed up. Are you okay?
We've had a negative encounter with some salamanders and their gin master.
A negative encounter.
Our intent for coming here is simply that this is the only place I know how to get to this way.
Ooh, yeah, and, that happens a lot. Yeah. Okay, and in your names, though, I think I've seen you around, actually. I've got a thing for faces, so...
I've been here before.
Once he says he has a thing for faces, I'm going to hide behind Misha.
Really? Misha will puff herself up a little bit when you do that.
Haldir, do you got a surname? You don't have to give one, but if you... Okay, Reno. Okay. And then you, a big man? Got a mean look? Okay, and a surname on that one?
O'Hara.
Okay.
I didn't know Yane had a surname.
It's been sitting there on everything.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You in the plate armor, that is a man. You kind of look like you're wearing a bunch of dirt.
My name is Hero.
All
this
right.
is the armor of my god.
Oh, okay. Okay. Very zealous. All right. And then you miss with the bones on the head. I mean, come on.
Very decorative and close to me.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's one of your relatives or something?
You shrug. Who knows? For all you know, maybe.
Wow.
Misha.
Well, I don't judge,
Misha.
But that's kind of fucked up. All right. And then there's another one of you guys. Yeah, you, a skinny guy. What's your name?
I'll say it's Tammin.
Okay, Tammin. All right. Welcome to Skull. If you need some directions, I can give you some. I'm here to help, kind of your guide while you're here. Tips are appreciated, but not required.
I'll give
I'm not giving them.
This voice.
I'll give him
just,
I'll give him like 30 gold.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
And I'll tell him, I know my way around pretty well. I think we'll be all right without a guide, but I appreciate it.
Wow. This man has some class. All right. Well, again, my name is Tang Thompson. If you need any help, I'm going to be here. I'm pretty much here all the time. So take it from there. Good luck in all of your adventures. Sorry that you had to deal with salamanders. Those are... Oof.
So long, Kermit.
All right. We need to head to the nearest inn, which I'm assuming I know something about because I spent quite a bit of time here.
Okay, well, the nearest inn.
Okay, well,
to
the nearest within reason.
Yeah, the nearest inn that's close to this teleportation hub is the blazing wand.
That holds
And-
some significance for me.
No, you just know that it's a really seedy place. There's a lot of people. Yeah, that's kind of where people go to do their business.
All right, let's not go to that one for now.
Wait, what's it called again?
The blazing wand.
Bleeding wand.
Is this like a bathhouse?
It's not like a
Or-
bathhouse as so much like a magical orgy house.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
That's what we all think of when we hear bathhouse.
Is it called Skybar?
It is.
Yes, dude.
Yes, Queen.
Oh god.
You said that, not me.
But there are also a number of other establishments like the Creased Book.
That sounds good to me.
And the Moldy Scroll.
Let's go to
I
the
don't
priest
want
book.
moldy anything. I'll say that out loud.
So you guys make your way into a bustling city. Familiar sights.
What kind of time of day is it? Because I imagine we had no concept of it when we
Yeah,
were
you have
Yeah,
really
we
no
were under
idea.
the mountain for who knows
It's
how long.
approaching. It's approaching dusk. Like you're still getting pretty good amount of sunlight in town, but it's obviously dwindling. And you can see that this city is amped with magic. I mean, there's no torches or anything of that nature. The streets are pristine. Magic is very prevalent here, and it's a part of everyday life, pretty much in Skull. It doesn't seem to you as big, but it's also really flat here. I mean, you look around, there's no real elevation, but you do see some taller towers ranging 4 or 5 stories in some places, and some larger structures as well, but nothing too grand or crazy. It's like a castle sitting in the middle of this town. As far as
remind me, what region is Skull in?
Skull is it is south and east.
Well, I know I remember where it's at on the map, but is this what land is it part of? You know what I'm saying?
Well, Skull right now is kind of its own
Looks like wetlands
place.
and grasslands.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're
it's
talking about
not-
like, governance. It's
It's
pretty
not-
much its own city state right
It's
now.
not the same area where we have like fucking land, right? That we are apparently.
No, you
Right,
own
that's
land.
Morocco, right?
You own land south of Morocco.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
I haven't forgotten that. I'm a lord.
Yeah, well, the Lord of the Riverlands.
Yes, for sure. Essentially.
Like,
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. So, what do you guys do? Are you just heading to that inn? How do you?
I think that we
I'm
should for
going
now.
wherever
We can
Halbert's
explore
going.
the
I don't
city
know
a little
anything
bit
about this
tomorrow.
place.
Yeah, I'm following Haldir.
I mean, I may
Trust
have
him,
been
he knows
here
where we're
because of
going.
my backstory, but I doubt that
I'm
very
going to go
much.
to the one.
No, I don't think so.
So you guys make your way to the Priest Book. It's a very quiet part of town, and it's a very nappy inn. as you step in, you are suddenly caught with this sense of boredom and normalcy, and you just feel calm, but a little bit bored. There's just an ambiance that's just in the room immediately as you step in.
Kind of like nothing is going on here, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of people just around, and there appear to be a few of them just reading books and relaxing. A few people who are chatting at a table together, poring over pages as they talk, and some really here, over here. But at moments, surveying the scene.
You're kind of
I
Uh-oh.
assume that whatever you're describing is amazing, but I wouldn't know.
I hate this so much. All right. What would you like to do after you enter into this inn?
I would like
To
to
rest.
get 5 rooms. 6 rooms.
6 rooms.
Depending on the price of said rooms.
Misha is going to the bar and ordering a glass of milk.
Carol's taking a long, is pulling on his bedroll. Taking a nap.
What?
He's
In
just
room.
sleepy. Yeah,
He's just tired.
Weirdo.
He's a sleepy boy. A gentleman comes up to you. Well, hold on. You got to go to your room. Go on. You can't bed down here. Rooms are only 5 gold pieces a night. So
Yeah, we'll take 6
sold.
if there's enough.
okay. Normal accommodations. Can I get you food brought up to your rooms? Anything else that you
Yes,
desire?
I'd like food brought to my rooms. Make sure it's the finest meat you have.
Okay, we can definitely do that. How about spell components, books, anything that suits your fancy? I'm here to fetch.
A
We
friend.
we're a library here.
A friend of ours is in need of some incense and some other things.
Oh, that we can easily accommodate, of course. Which friend is it?
The lanky one who looks like he could use an extra meal.
Should we order him an extra meal as well? Is it?
Definitely, he could use it.
How much does
Okay.
it cost?
The incense?
The meal.
The meal. Oh. You said the finest meats. It'll run you 2 gold pieces.
Definitely, he
Very
could
fine.
use a hearty meal.
Yes, we'll take 5 of them, and I'll give him 10 gold.
Okay. And then 5 times the 5 of you.
Yeah,
So
I'll
another
just
25.
take it out of the party gold.
No need. I have 1,000,000 gold.
Rich pockets can come in handy in town. But if you
How
are
many-
looking for components, incense, very easy. Are you looking for something higher quality or middling grade?
Oh, I'm
and
just
what are
looking
you
for
using?
herbs and incense of any kind that I can burn.
Of course.
I like the
I
smell.
can get you that.
He needs a pile of it.
A pile of it, a stack, maybe like a pound, 2 pounds.
I would love
Something like that.
a lot of it.
Okay, how about I get you
Give
2
me
pounds?
a bushel of herbs.
It'll be 5 gold pieces.
Excellent.
Done.
That's all, huh?
That's it. That's all you need. And that'll be brought to your room later.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
And he directs you to your rooms, hands you keys. Well, you guys all have adjacent rooms.
Nice. I'm going in and conking out.
I'm passing out.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to sleep. I'm exhausted.
It's nice to be in
After
a real bed.
After I eat my giant meal.
Yes, of course. So that comes relatively quickly. I would like.
Is it?
No, it is not.
No, Misha's going to be downstairs, like listening to whatever music is playing, and also listening to the crowd.
There's decidedly no
Drinking her-
music playing in this inn.
Is it that bad? All right. She's there drinking her milk, tapping her finger to give herself some sort of entertainment.
You notice from
Jeez.
some of the tables when you're like tapping your fingers, you're like
They're like
Like,
annoyed at you.
they kind of like
Yeah.
gesture at her, like, "We'll get a load of this out of town." Or jeez. And most everybody's talking in hushed tones, very quiet.
Very uppity town. Let's get our asses out of here. The sooner we rest, the sooner we can be rid of this place, I say, and I'll go upstairs to bed.
Who would like to roll a D100?
I'll do
I
it.
don't know. Why am I doing that?
How lucky are you feeling, Yane?
I want to do it.
Do it. Okay.
Glad you rolled it.
It's not really how D100s work, in my experience.
What do you mean?
What do you
the
describe
numbers.
as a D100 that is not a D100?
No, he just said he's glad you rolled it, but usually a D100,
you have no idea.
usually a D100 has no bearing. Like whether the number is high or low doesn't mean anything. It's just that the number itself means something.
Has something. Yeah.
Nothing particularly crazy about your night. You guys rest and enjoy a bit of peace and a bit of quiet for a moment.
And we feel like we're level 11, kind of.
Oh my gosh.
A little bit.
You do not feel like you're level 11. That is an incorrect statement.
Well, Haldir can be wrong sometimes, but he does feel that way.
He does maybe feel
Probably
that he
feels
has
that way all the time.
power.
He probably feels like he's level
He does
20 all the
not.
time.
Yeah. So you guys kind of gather your things and regroup in the main floor or in one of your rooms. However you guys would like to proceed. The morning is yours.
Go downstairs, grab a little breakfast.
Yep.
Preferably some steak and eggs.
What a great meal last night. I want that again.
That absolutely can be done.
But I also want 5 times the rations. Just like last night.
With rations as well, we can absolutely do that.
What is that?
Is there anything else I can provide for you in this day? I don't know if rations are 10 gold apiece. I don't think they are.
He doesn't want rations. He just doesn't know how to talk.
Whatever the meal I had last night. I don't know.
You want 10 of those meals? That would be 10 gold
10
pieces.
is fine,
5 of
honestly. That's fine.
Okay, 20 gold pieces then.
Here you go.
Oh my god.
Okay. We're selling lots of meat today. I love it.
What's not to like
okay.
about meat?
I mean, there's a lot of
I
studies
said-
going on in the city about that. There's a lot of talk. Maybe it
those
makes
are
you.
all fake.
No. Yeah. Who knows?
Misha doesn't eat meat, and you would have learned that by this point.
Oh.
You would have
She's
also
probably
learned
smart.
about Taman that he doesn't find money worth anything.
There's a lot of
No,
fat people in
No,
town.
not
I'm afraid to say.
Doesn't
And
value
disgusting.
money. Taman does not value money.
Charge them double, they'll pay.
If you want to keep your money, don't give it to me.
It's a shame to say. We rely a little bit too much on our magic sometimes. That's what people are saying. That's why we're getting fat. But, who cares? We got the nicest city this side of anywhere.
I'm eating a
as far
big
as I'm-
breakfast, guys. Feel free to have some.
Yeah, Taman's just going off on this gigantic, way too much food for all of you.
So where's Skull on this map?
spent about
South.
Oh, I see it, of course.
180 gold and
Yeah,
one night.
Kirill is also going to go ham town on this meal.
Yeah, you guys just scarf it down.
Impressive. Carol, would you like some more?
Once we get done eating, I'm intending
Yes.
to go find a shop.
Barkeep, we'll take another 5 of those.
Okay. All right.
Why are you ordering 15 meals for yourself?
I'm not.
fuck?
Carol wants some more.
It's been a long time, Haldir. Relax.
Carol's hungry.
You literally just ordered like 20 steaks for 2 people. Like, hello?
I mean, that
It
sounds
might
like
be
reason.
enough, but I'm not sure.
All right. I can absolutely accommodate that. Please, if you would be so kind as to pay. Are you looking for recommendations on your shops? I heard that you said that.
Well, if you could
do I know a
solve
good
anything
shop?
you don't finish.
Tom?
Yeah, you actually probably have a few people that you frequented with Namek.
Yeah. We'll probably go to one of those, I would say.
Okay. Well, feel free. In any
What a
case,
big
if there's nothing else I
spread.
can give you,
Do you know where I can find a blacksmith? One of Some skill, I suppose. Preferably weapons.
So you're not looking for anything mundane. You're looking for a weapon.
I'm looking for a particular item. A main gouge. It's like a defensive dagger weapon.
Okay, sure. So a specialty item. There are a few blacksmiths that would probably accommodate you. I suppose maybe.
You still have yours, right?
I have a buckler.
No, didn't you get yours back when we left the dream world or whatever? Pretty sure that's the case.
I thought that that item was like disintegrated a while ago, and then I've been using a shield since, which I've been using for actually a very long time. I got my shield back, but...
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm retarded.
Well, no. I mean, I picked up the shield because I'm familiar with
that
it.
Very well
my character likes the other item, so...
Yeah.
The callous arms would be the way to go for that. You also carry some stock of magical wear. It's callous K, so play on that.
Okay.
And you can find that down in the shops, really. If we don't follow the smoke, essentially. And it's very large plume, goes straight up. It's very, very. You guys are from out of town, except for you, right?
I've been here quite a few times, but I'm not from here by any means.
Okay. Well, if you're planning on returning for another night, I can hold on to your rooms.
We probably will.
Okay. Well,
Sounds
if
great.
you'd like me to hold those same rooms, I will ask that you do pay now.
I'll pay.
Okay. So another 25 gold pieces.
Perfect.
Paying for everyone's room.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
on me.
All right.
Not a problem. More where that came
Thank you.
from.
What the fuck?
How much more do you have?
3,300
I
gold.
thought we took all his gold away.
Nope.
Just wondering if we need to
He
take.
doesn't actually have a bunch of money. Don't worry.
I do have a bunch of money.
That's right.
And I have
What from?
a diamond, a silver ring, gem-encrusted gloves. What do you mean? Nash gave us a bunch of money for killing the dude in the inn.
We would have to actually speak to him first, wouldn't we?
He did.
No, that was a while
Naren
back.
gave us the money. That was a while ago. We were still in Jelrin.
You guys are talking about this. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, we're not talking about that at the table, I hope.
Yeah. In any case, the day is yours, so you have purchased rooms for the night. Very well fed, overstuffed, really. And so, what would you like to do?
Well, Tammy wants to go to that blacksmith. I want to go to a magic shop that I presume would be willing to buy random shit.
Same.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you know that kind of trade is very prominent here, but there are the Netmire, which is an organization of itself, and they have a number of shops and buildings. They're also called the Brown Lizards in here. But they tend to dress very pompously. They have a very odd style of robe. That's very almost tuxedo-like, but it's all brown. Everything's brown. And yeah, they deal primarily in goods of just random magical quality. So you can find any number of their establishments throughout the city if that's what you're looking for.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Yeah. So if you're all headed there first, you kind of stroll in. A little bell chimes, and a snooty-looking man pops up from around a counter and greets you. Well, hello. It's a pleasure to see you guys. Hello, and welcome. What can I get for you?
Oh, well, I'm looking to sell a few things. some dragon scales, a spear that fires lava, things like that.
Wow. Let's see them, and I'll see what I can do.
So I'll pull out like 2 of these black dragon scales, and obviously we have a lot more. And say we've got a couple hundred of these, and I'll hand him 2 of them to take a look at.
Okay. And he takes out a little monocle. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Is it Shadow Dragon? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much did you say you have this? Just these 2?
No, I got 200 of them.
200 of them. Woo! Woo!
Wasn't there someone that was super interested in this? You communicated with someone.
Yeah, they were from like the Sacantis Arcanum, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I thought they were from your order, not.
We're not from the Sacantis Arcanum, but and it's the person that you sold that dagger to. Which you got from the hag.
The guy who's scrying at me? No, different guy now.
No, different guy.
Scry me a river Tammin.
I don't think we're going to Joran for quite a while, so
yeah, that's fine.
I'd rather liquidate unless you guys think otherwise.
It was Balhumber.
I don't know who that is.
It was Balhumber.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember we went to his magic shop and he got us a license to use magic in the city? That guy.
I just don't remember who we... Never mind.
And you saw Danamore there, and also the king, and also Nash. In any case.
I don't know that I want to give him to that guy. Seems a little iffy.
Anyway, so he takes a moment. Well, if they're all this quality, I can honestly say we could give you a pretty tidy sum. I was thinking for 100 of them, I'd give you, let's say, 35,000 gold pieces.
Now we're talking.
It'll take a lot of work, but somebody can probably turn this into a very fine suit of armor and turn a profit. But for you, if you're just wanting to get rid of the raw goods, 35,000 for 100 scales. Whew.
Very fine suit of armor, you say.
Oh god, I knew this was gonna happen.
Carol's already got the most expensive things of everyone.
Not to mention you're only selling half of them.
Okay, of course, fine.
Oh, we could sell all of them.
I suppose my...
Are you only willing to buy 100, or is that just the price point you're setting?
I would probably have to run it up the chain of command if I wanted to buy more. I kind of have a spending limit of close to 50,000. So for today.
Well, let's see. We'll think about that for a second. What about this bad bitch? And I pull out the lava spear out of the bag.
He kind of runs his hands over it. Huh. Well, it's a interesting piece, but I will say the magic is very limited. One charge is what it appears to be capable of, and to recharge it, you have to be in a place of extreme, exorbitant heat. I think that we could probably sell these to, the guards even. I mean, it's a very useful trait. Let's say maybe 225 gold each for this.
Isn't this a magic spear too? Am I crazy?
It is, but it
has
is with the one.
I think it's
one
charges.
use.
Yeah,
but it's like a +1 weapon in type shit, isn't it?
For the duration that it has the charge.
Oh.
Oh,
I see.
Well, the charge is for emergency.
We'll just keep it then. That way, Kirill can just use the other one at some point, and then just use this one at some point. I mean, I don't know that selling it for 250 gold is really
pretty unique and a really interesting make. Where did you get that? And honestly, I'd also kind of like to hear about the dragon.
Well, It's
Me armor. That is dark as death.
it's kind of private information, I'd say. There's some, yeah. It'd be better for you if you didn't know, because then, if you don't worry about it. The dragon, we just killed the dragon. I mean,
I will have you know that I'm Balney, but Netmire. You know, from the Brown Wizards. Kind of a big deal, and this is Skull. So, I'm not too worried about threats from people making those. I'm just curious. I like a story with my items. That's all. But
there's a bunch of salamanders in the maw crafting weapons of mass destruction.
Wow,
that's one of them.
That's a weapon of mass destruction? I don't think so.
Well, okay.
It is a weapon of destruction.
What do you think?
They've crafted thousands of them.
Yeah, I mean, what do you mean? You arm them.
That's a lot.
You make an army of those things, and you shoot
I
them all
suppose
at
the
the same time.
destruction is in the mass.
How are those dwarves doing in that hold in there? I heard that they weren't doing so hot recently.
Well, we got them all.
They have been evacuated.
And actually, so I've done a little bit of reading, and I kind of just put that crown that you have. This kind of it's just kind of popping. Where did you get that?
For sale.
Well,
Where do you think, buddy?
That,
well, I have my theories, but I'm not going to presume on a customer. So
I could say that if you don't tell anybody, I'll give you an extra 50 gold.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god. So you just confirmed his theory.
Excellent.
For 50 gold.
Okay. I'm not going to turn away 50 gold. And I won't betray my honored customers. Confidentiality. Who do you think we are?
He's also the one true king.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyways, anything else that you would like to sell? I'm perfectly willing. I still got a little budget left.
The 30 dwarven coins onto the table.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, we have the gold bar as well.
The older make, I like it.
These are from another era of time.
Collector's piece, very interesting.
Yeah. Selling each one for only 10 gold.
I see. Whoa, wow! 10 gold piece.
These
that's
are in
it.
Excellent
Okay,
condition,
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
For
what's not fair?
For that guy, he doesn't understand. He doesn't know anything about money. He's.
That's true.
They're worth more than 10 gold if you melt them down and turn them into gold pieces.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want to do that. These are.
Well, I'm aware of that, but that's why they're not worth 10 gold.
You know what, Halder? You seem to know a lot about these. You can have them if you can sell them. I don't care.
So am I dealing with you now, sir? Mr. Half-Elf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go perusing his shop.
If you're not going to find anything, we don't actually store anything here. We bring items to our customers. Sorry. It's just policy. There's just thieves. Thieves. Can you believe it? In Skull these days. It's just ridiculous.
I'll just look at him very seriously. Can't believe it.
I know.
These are dirty creatures. Turn us upon them and we will make them atone for their sins.
I like this guy. This is good. That's very harsh language, and I'm a harsh man, especially when it comes to deals. So, here's what I'll say. I like the coins. They're nice. They're in good condition. We've seen this before. Not so many at once, usually. They just kind of pop up every now and then. So, yeah, I would say, 10 gold pieces per coin is very fair.
Well, damn it, it's your.
I'm not paying attention.
Can I make an insight check?
I don't.
You can make an insight check. Yeah.
I'm not even paying attention. Also, they're your coins as far as I'm concerned. At this point.
19.
This guy is really hard to read. He has got a very straight face. He seems very upfront. And since you don't really know anything about the worth of the coins themselves, he's probably telling the truth. Maybe. He's also probably
the same amount that Tammin claimed.
No, he gave the price to Tammin.
But all he did was regurgitate my statement. He didn't give me the price. I gave him the price of 10 gold per, and he was like, "Yep, that sounds fair."
Yeah, yes, that is exactly how he did it. Yes.
I don't know. Maybe some other time on the coins. I think.
I could probably bump it to 12 gold pieces for each as well. I mean, would that make it a little bit of an easier decision for you?
It's really just that, if I'm being honest here, we got these dragon scales, right? And we're talking about a number in the 35,000 gold, right? And then we're talking about these coins, and it's like, in total, we're getting like 200, 250. It's just like, it's probably, I don't know if you're trying to pull one on me. You might not be. You probably aren't. But what's the risk that you're holding on to them?
I've seen these pass through my town quite a few times. They're out there. I mean, they're kind of like a novel. You ever seen a 2-cent penny? That's kind of, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But
I'm just
on
saying.
On the other hand, dragon scales from a shadow dragon.
Well, I'm not.
Eventually, will make armor that can turn their wear invisible all the time. Is pretty impressive.
All the time.
No, I understand. I'm not saying they're near comparable in value. I'm just saying that, when we're already talking about such a big deal, what are these little coins even really doing on the table?
What's for the blacksmith charge anyways for these scales? I mean,
well, they probably charge the same thing that I'm talking to you about. I mean, it's not really a charge. I mean, we're paying you, so it's kind of your guys' prerogative to sell it.
Craft the armor you're describing. I don't mean for the scales.
To craft that. Oof, man, I mean, it would take months of time for even the best, and it would probably be in the ballpark of several thousand for the work itself. Some people would actually be very happy to have the pleasure of working with this material because it's awesome, but it's very labor intensive. So I mean, I don't really commission people that often. That's not really my thing. I kind of buy and sell. So
maybe we should talk to a blacksmith. Is all I'm saying. She's telling how dear.
Just to clarify, how long have we been doing our campaign? Like
quite a while.
Like 2 months, maybe.
Yeah, a couple months. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
sorry. Yes.
It's not really worth considering,
sure.
Right?
No. But considering how often we get together, I just assume time is actually bypassed by quite a bit.
No.
I mean, it's stable. Yeah. I mean, every time we play, it's like maybe
still not
maybe
bad.
2 days.
Bad investment for an aware to be
probably
at will.
Literally been playing for
if we commission someone to make that armor and it's going to take months, we may as well literally delete them off the sheet.
I don't know, buddy.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
There's always an opportunity for time to pass more quickly, for like things to kind of slow down and lull, and there might be opportunities where you have more downtime. That might be a thing that.
Think about a world where I'm not permanently fucking ruining stealth checks, dude.
I mean, but that's the rules. That's different. But yes, that is obviously very valuable to not have to deal with that.
You'd still fail them because sound is an element, and you still have disadvantage.
Yeah, but he's invisible, so they would cancel out to normal
rules. Just cancel to normal, and then you still have like negative dexterity. Like,
yeah, but it's
right.
He's excited about it. Whatever. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, we could try and craft it, but I just don't think that it would literally ever get finished.
The reality is, you're not going to be able to pay for something like that unless you probably sold half of them and were able to pay for the craft, and then wait.
We're already selling half of them.
Well, I know. He's okay.
Yeah, let's just not sell all of them.
It's not even worth discussing because he's only selling half, And so, if this guy literally said that 100 scales will make a fine piece of armor, so we have if Howler's only going to sell half,
Of course, I don't have any argument. Let's just not sell all of them.
We can just decide in the future if we want to do that, right? It's not like we have to make the decision right now. I think that 35,000 gold is a lot of money for us right now.
Definitely, let's sell them. Sell our 100 scales.
I mean, it's up to Howler if he wants
sir, do you know where?
I mean, it's not just.
Do you know where we can find rings that would make our party more immune to mind control?
I'm sorry. You're looking for things to help with charm effects.
Of course, yes. Rings to help with charm effects.
Rings specifically against anti-charms. I can put out some feelers and see what we've got out there. I'm sure that there's got to be at least one of those hanging around in this town. So I mean, just ballparking it, a ring like that, probably like 7,000 gold pieces, something in that book.
That's not bad at all.
No, definitely not. And there's also a number of potion makers, even within our own faction, that would be willing to provide you with stuff that would give you heightened resistance to such effects, and or even telepathy, maybe counteract some type of, all that sorts of things.
Turn such wickedness upon its.
All right. Well, I think we'll take the deal on the 100 scales.
That sounds awesome. I will take those scales, and then he rings a bell.
Hold on. Before we do that, I'm actually a moron. We don't have 200 dragon scales. We have 200 pounds of black dragon scales.
Oh my god!
How does that change the?
Each one is probably a pound.
We'll say that each one's about a pound.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, and in the process of creating a suit of armor from it, you lose a goodly portion of that weight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll just go as is on that. In any case,
35,000.
35,000. Yes.
The party has 38,000 gold, ladies and gentlemen.
You are now substantially rich, according to Skull's terms. So, congratulations.
Friends, we need
You could buy a nice lake house on Mirth if you wanted to.
We need to make ourselves immune to the effects of those devilish mind readers and mind takers.
Aren't you already immune to that, Kirill?
I am, but you aren't.
And so is Yane, right?
Yep. During rage, yeah.
During rare times.
Well, no, it's kind of like Berserker Rage in WoW. You get charmed.
I think he's memeing on the fact that he never rages.
He said that about 6 or 7 times, so he's drinking too.
All right. So is that the only thing that you want me to send out feelers for, or is there anything else that you're really searching for? You seem like the adventuring type.
And I'll pull out the Nimbus blade and show him the runed blade, the short sword.
If I may, he reaches to
allow him to hold the blade. I'm keeping a hand on it, of course, but
there is just a whole bunch of latent magic in this. Ooh, yeah. This is a very nice piece. I've never seen anything quite like it, but if I do, calling out to my peers, if we find anything, awesome. And here's the thing. With the Netmire, we go and we talk to the other guilds, and we have like a fee that we charge if we give them some extra business. So I'm going to get you in touch with everybody in town, and we'll do our best to.
You said latent magic. Do you mean that there is more potential here than Tammin is actually tapping into?
Hold on.
Well, not necessarily Tammin. I'm not going to blame him.
Talk to everyone and all this stuff. I mean, I don't necessarily want my name floating around there. Can I give you an alias, or how are you?
I didn't actually know your name until she said it. But sure. I'm not going to. Like I said,
I would prefer to remain anonymous among such dealings. If That is.
Hey, look here. I mean, I just gave you 35,000 gold pieces, guy. I think we can maybe keep your name quiet, okay?
That's excellent. That's what I want to hear. I don't mind it amongst you, but others whom I don't know, that's a different story.
I'm looking for a sword. I'm not spreading the name that a person's around. Doesn't really, come on. So, a sword. A specific sword related to that. I can look. I can't promise anything, but I can look. And then you guys are adventuring types. Are we thinking about any potions, healing, anything like that?
I want some magic armor.
Magic armor. Okay.
Fine.
What are you looking for specifically? Plate mail? Are you trying to get beefy? That gentleman has some very substantial armor on it as well.
I'm looking for some medium armor.
Okay. Something that's not going to inhibit any type of spell casting, stuff like that.
I don't think that's a thing in this game. Is it?
Well, no, not necessarily. But there are some ways that
have any breastplates?
Some pieces can not maybe inhibit, but enhance. Probably is the way that I would word it.
Yeah. Specifically, just in game terms.
Yes.
I would like some armor of magical variety, depending on what set effects are. I'm not sure, but I would like it to have at least a 2 dex mod because I have 2 dex. Or
allow up to a 2 dex mod.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Something that you can move around in very well. Perfect. Yes, that's kind of what I was getting at. Yes, I will. I'll also send out my feelers for that. We'll grab you some stuff for this. Again, it's going to take me probably a day, and since I pretty much went all of my budget on these dragon scales, I'm going to get to work on it right away. So, for you, some armor. For you, that blade. How about you, miss? Anything I can get you?
Anything that would go well with a clerical maybe deals with dead or dying things, I'd say.
Dead or dying things. We've got a whole market for that here in Skull, believe it or not. So yeah, I can go and look around, and here's the more clerical tools. Which patrons do you follow?
Oh my god, the twins, what are their names?
Van Ratha and Van Viscott.
Doesn't even know her own deity's names.
Oh god, it's
been a while. Yeah.
You've lost favor.
How long has it been?
It has been a minute.
Could have.
Hot minute.
Yeah.
Van Viscott and Van Ratha are their names. Van Ratha is the sister. Van Viscott.
Van Ratha, I think, was
specifically for you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're from the north. You're Solurans or something like that. I think that there is actually a following of that in Pix, maybe? I can't remember.
Wait a minute, we were...
You did go through Pix. It might be Mr.
Pix still standing?
It's a town, yeah. It's a town that's still standing. Gandhi, on the other hand, was, surrounded by giants. I don't know what happened to them.
Okay, yeah.
In any case.
Yeah.
Something dealing with the dead. Are you looking for something to raise the dead? Or are you looking for something along the lines of making some skeletons do some fighting for you? Or
I am more into controlling things versus actually doing most of the damage myself. My friends here carry all the big swords. Sometimes they need more.
So some animation, some extra hands on the field. I got you. Yeah, we can probably sort something out like that.
Nothing too grotesque.
Of course not. Right. Sure. So nothing too obscene, but also dealing with the dead. Right. Okay. And then big gentleman, both of you. Is there anything, Mr. Earthen Plate Man and
shirtless,
very muscly man?
I'm gonna take my two-handed mace. I'm gonna put it on the table and say, "Is there anything you got that's stronger than this?" It's the +2 mace I've got.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. This is a very strong piece. It's not too exciting though. I will look around again. I'm not going to have anything today. I'm going to have to talk to some people. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best. Is there a specific type of weapon that you prefer? I mean, is it just the mace? Are you just like bashing things?
I just want just a big ass fucking thing to break other things.
Okay, so it doesn't
Does that make
really
sense?
matter what type of big ass thing it is, just as long as it is a big ass thing.
Yeah. Big
Okay.
thing to kill things.
Yeah, I know. That totally makes sense. I've actually had that request come in just so many times before, so I know the people to talk to. Okay. And then for you, sir, the man who pretty much has everything. He got some expensive pieces on that body of yours.
What I want is for my friends to have the ability to not be mind controlled.
Oh yes, the ring, of course, yes, or just anti-mind control situations. That's kind of a very specific thing. What are you guys going up against?
Some
Things that mind control.
Mind flayers.
Brain eaters.
Yeah.
Really? Those are
Hey,
a significant threats. I mean, we don't like those in Skull. I'll send it out and make this for a good cause. Maybe we get you a discount.
that'd be fantastic.
You can
One of them killed my brother.
you can find us at the
Bleeding wand.
no. First of all, it was the blazing wand, not the bleeding wand. You fucking what the heck?
It's close to
Maybe
the same
it's a bleeding
thing.
wand, dude. Who
Yeah.
knows?
We're staying at the the blank page or whatever the hell it's called.
Creased book.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one. Okay. Yeah, I can absolutely accommodate that. And I really appreciate all the business that we've done. Again, my name is Baleen. You're with the Netmeyers. You're in good hands.
Oh my god.
I appreciate it.
That's good to hear.
Absolutely. If I just send a messenger, will you guys come here? I'm not going to be taking these things to there. They're going to come here.
Yeah. Just let us send a messenger to let us know when you got some news for us.
Okay. It'll probably be later in the day tomorrow because I want to make sure everything gets in, and it does take a little bit of time. A lot of people to talk to. So I'll do my best. It's really been a pleasure.
And here, one quick thing.
Sure.
I'm not sure what kind of knowledge you have of this sort of thing, but we may be coming up with against a fire of Freddy at some point.
Sure.
So if you find if there's anything specific you think would be a real hitch against him, you let us know about that too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are into some serious shit. Fire Freddy's? Mind flayer?
Well, I told you we got these Where do you think we got these
We do a
dragon skills?
special kind of
We got
mercenary
business
work.
to be doing.
You didn't kill a dragon, did you?
Well, where do you think you get 200 pounds of dragon scales from?
Well, a lucky find is what I'm thinking, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you're a
found
funny
them at
one.
the end of my fucking maze.
that is incredible. Well, I did not know that I was dealing with dragon slayers, but I really appreciate you guys coming and giving Netmeyers the business. Again, my name is Baleen, and it's just been a pleasure. So I will send a message, and you guys will get, hopefully, some tasty shit. It will cost some money, though, so be prepared.
Yes. Of course.
Okay. All right. And with that,
We all still have like personal funds, yeah, of some variety.
God, yeah.
Fastly dwindling, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
I have
fucking spending.
5,000 gold, a little more than that actually. 500.
I've got 3,000.
I have 3370.
Alright, we'll make it work.
2,000.
We're probably not all gonna get what we want, but we'll
That's
see.
fine.
1,000. How much does Carol have?
I'm not asking for nothing.
You guys can also sell other things that you have.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
have
got
other
some
things to
candelabra.
sell.
Yeah,
I have
sell
other
the
things to
base.
sell.
And
We didn't sell the coins or what?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, we
the
could always
coins.
just do that
I think
tomorrow
we
if we
should
want
keep
to.
the coins.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have to sell them to this guy. We can sell them whenever we want. I've got.
Yeah, I'll
rustic
find out more
gloves.
about them
I have
and
a
then we can sell
Bahir
them.
horn, which I assume is worth something. The coins and the cup and a decent sized diamond. which I assume is worth something.
What's it here? I think we.
It's
Oh yeah,
like
that's like the dragon
wingless
type
dragon
thing we fought, right?
lightning creature thing we fought in the
Yep.
cave.
Oh, that's probably worth something.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So you guys got some tasty money. You spilled the beans, but then put them back in the can by killing Sister Elise.
No one can tell on you if they're all dead. It's so great.
Yeah. So pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm assuming she's gonna come back to life faster than the other fucking things because
It's definitely possible.
So I'm not sure if that's totally
very sad. She got her weapons.
Yeah, they're not very special. It's just that her attacks are
weird ass bow, don't we?
Yeah, well,
you have a Horde Breaker short bow
that Taman's never used, and I don't know why. Maybe he just forgot about it, or maybe
it is a short bow that gives you the same feats as the Ranger.
It's not on my character sheet, which is probably why I haven't been using it. Do I have one? I just have like a long bow. Oh, okay, well that explains it.
It's a +1 short bow that allows you to take an additional attack on another target that is within 5 feet of your initial target.
Oh, wow.
I don't think it's actually on our. I don't think it's actually on our list, like in Discord.
And then you also have a suit of leather armor that's +2 that allows you to take the
black leather suit of armor, but I don't know anything about it. I guess I do know.
I'm telling you now, it is I have mentioned this before, but it is a +2 suit of armor that has as a extra ability you can utilize the dodge, dash, or hide actions as a bonus action once per short rest.
You not die
really
anymore.
Broken. Wait, how do I don't know how to make that. I'll have to write that down.
What are you wearing, Taman, for armor?
A +2 chain shirt.
That will probably decrease your... No, not probably. It will decrease your AC.
Yeah, but then I'd actually have way more bonus.
I could wear that.
Yeah, if you want it, you can have it.
Don't get rid of the +2 chain shirt.
Well, I don't want to get rid of it.
In any case, we will come back to this in a couple of weeks. Actually, a couple of weeks is like literally the
Christmas
day. Yeah, it's Christmas Eve.
We'll come back sometime.
We'll come in the
back
new year.
Christmas
Eve. It's Christmas Eve, and then it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm still planning, obviously, to have my session next week.
We can maybe play
I don't know about the 31st.
We can maybe play the Sunday. We can maybe play the Sunday after Christmas if people are available, or if not, we can maybe play the Sunday after New Year's. Sunday after New Year's is probably like a reasonable.
The 3rd. Yeah, that would be very reasonable.
Might be traveling. I don't know.
Yeah. So then it would be Taman. Yikes. Ukark, which is still not his name. Campaign on the 17th.
Yeah.
And then on the 7th would be my campaign normally.
God, I can't believe it's the new year. What the fuck?
What do you have?
Yeah, we'll be out of 2020.
You have chain shirt? Is that what you said, Ukark?
A +2 chain shirt. It's a chain shirt. Yeah. Like, it's not like a chain shirt +2. It's like an actual magical chain shirt.
Oh, it's literally a wait, what? Is it a chain shirt +2, or is it a chain shirt that gives you +2?
It's a chain shirt. Which
it's not a magic one?
+2. I mean, I've been wearing it as a regular chain shirt. That's what we.
So you have no magic armor? Is that correct? Okay, it is magic. I'm pretty sure.
How much armor does it give you?
It's a chain shirt. I don't know. Chain shirt is.
Well, your AC is 10 plus your dex.
So 15.
Unless he's wearing a chain shirt.
Well, yeah.
I guess it is actually a +2 chain shirt because I have like a lot of armor otherwise. But I guess I get AC from Nimbus. I'll do the calculation again.
Yeah.
I'm writing all this shit down.
Because a chain shirt
for the other items.
A chain shirt doesn't give you your dex bonus.
Yeah, yes it does.
I already wrote
it
the one down in the party arm. Oh, here.
Yeah, maximum plus 2 from the chain
dex
shirt.
bonus.
Oh, it does?
To a maximum
13,
of 2.
13 plus 2.
Oh, why doesn't it say that on this fucking roll 20? It just says AC 13. Weird.
Yeah, it's AC 13 plus dex to of a maximum of 2. For medium armors. Which that is one.
Well, you would ideally like light armor.
Yeah, that's why the leather armor is pretty sick. I actually didn't know that it had that other stuff too. So that's dope.
Well, just figure out if the chain shirt is magic or not. Because if it is, I'd wear it, and if it's not,
I think that it is magic. I think that it is the chain suit plus 2.
I'm going to wear this leather armor anyway because it lets me use my full dex mod, which is another plus 3 versus the dex mod I'm allowed to get for this shirt. So it's already better in addition to the bonus action benefits. So you can have this chain shirt. Let me just find out if it's magic or not. I suspect that it is.
I know that it is. I mean, if your AC is as high as it has been,
if you're just telling me that it is, then
yeah, it's got to be.
So it's a chain shirt plus 2. So put that on your character sheet.
Arm swords, better weapons, necromancy items. These guys gotta write this stuff down.
And then this black leather armor is just a regular black leather armor with that other benefit. It's not like a magical leather armor.
It is plus 2 leather armor.
Oh wow, holy shit. That's a lot of AC you gained for me, I think, then.
That was a very good, very well-equipped assassins. The Crowdbreaker bow and the Crowd Piercer bow.
I'm about to gain, literally 3 AC. We'll see.
Well, it should be plus 3 from leather armor.
And then plus
5 from your dex.
Well, plus 3 from... Yeah, I don't. We'll find out right now. I'm removing it from my sheet first, which I have to do not pop.
Leather armor is 11 AC, normally. So plus 2 makes it 13. Plus 5 dex is 18. Nimbus Blade, 19. And then you have your
took the chain shirt off and it only went down to 19. I think the Nimbus Blade is OP.
You should be at 21 with the leather armor on. I believe.
What did you take as your... Armor? Yes.
With that on, you should be at 21 AC. Right? Because it's 11 plus your dex mod, so that gets you 16. And then you have... Wait. Am I stupid?
No, that's correct.
Yeah, and then you get 2 from the fact that it's magic, so that's 18. Then you get 1 from your sword, that's 19. Then you get 2 from your offhand shield or whatever you're going to get, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the 22 coming from?
Do you have an armored thing from your fighter schools or anything like that?
I'm gonna look. I know this. I know I had it all set.
I thought you took dueling for your.
He did.
I think that might be what it is.
So then.
No, dueling doesn't give you AC.
Dueling doesn't give you the AC. It gives you the bonus damage on your autos.
You're right.
On your autos.
Now I have to chase my character stuff down, dude.
Okay,
we will pick up. Whenever we do, as you guys are probably going to be looking at some magical items, some options from both this place and the blacksmith is what I am going to assume. And then who knows where you guys are going to head up next.
Plus 2 AC, that's why. On attunement. That's why.
There you go.
Is this? Would you count this chain shirt as attuned, Tom? Because it's not listed in the party on there. Oh wait, no, it's right here. The magic chain shirt is in here. 15 base. Allows plus 2 to dex mod and 2 AC.
That is, yeah.
There you go. So I'm going to rename leather armor plus 2. So let's do black. What was it called? Fine suit of slick black leather armor. That's what it was.
All right.
You can name it whatever you want.
I'm now at 17
Well, I wrote
AC.
it down on my character sheet as you described it, and just never. I thought it wasn't identified, Tom. That's the only reason that it was like I did that.
Yeah, you still also have the Silver Ring of Regeneration.
No, I don't think we have that.
No,
it's on my character sheet.
Yes, he still does have that. You gave away the Ring of Empowerment.
No, I think we gave someone the regeneration ring to try and like make it so that it's actually usable. Didn't we give that to somebody?
I think you talked about doing that with Balhumber.
Yeah, we talked about it, but
I don't think you gave it to him.
Oh, okay.
So you still have that, and then you have the Ring of Empowerment you gave to Sorendor.
What is this fine suit of? I mean, this is just like for taste. Like, what does this look like? It says fine, slick black. Like, am I a bondage suit?
Yeah, you are. Yeah. You're wearing some tight.
Holy moly!
Leathers. Your ass is fully defined.
Incredible.
It's like one of the bat suits.
What you still have? What is back there? Because you're kind of a skinny guy.
There's not much to be desired down there.
Oh, he's got a lot of dexterity. That means he's athletic.